Oh, shit. Yeah. Chat, I'm tired, man. Tired, boss. Bitch, I don't want to invest a lot of club. Oh, shit. Yeah. Edward Gonzalez, welcome in, y'all double tap, sub, drop a comment, try to roast me, 6-7, sub up, thumbs up, let's get to 600 subs. Unc watching baseball, sub up, get in my chat chatting, y'all. Linda Garza with the high, I talk back. What's up, Linda? Could we get some thumbs up? Y'all must be new here. My chat, we support. This isn't my first rodeo, chats. My day ones are going to trickle in here. They're going to want you to thumbs up, so go ahead and join them. Thumbs up, hit that sub button. Let me see if anybody's loyal and sub. Who didn't sub? Could we get some subs? Where the real ones at? The sub count is the same, so we ain't getting no support, we ain't getting no likes, we ain't getting no subs. Okay, if you a hater, get the fuck out. How about that? Get out. If you can't like or sub, go. Here, watch this. Still no. Okay, you sub. Linda's good. Linda's good. Everybody but Linda, get out. If you can't like our sub, okay, Eddie Gomez, Eddie's good. Eddie and Linda can stay. Everybody else, get out. Unless you can support. Linda's good and Eddie's good. Everybody else, if you can't double tap or hit that sub button, get out. Eddie and Linda only. It's 8 people. And if you're in here, you're not invited. You're a freak. Get out if you can't like our sub. Eddie, did you like? Did you thumbs up? I know Linda did. Are you faking the funk, Eddie? There we go. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we got 4 fakers in here. Get out. Thank you, Eddie. Appreciate you, Linda. If you can't like our sub, get out. Get. Like our sub or get out. Let me check. Because I don't like hanging out with people that don't want to support. That's just weird. Move on. If you want to be in here, we're an ecosystem. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna chat. We're gonna have fun. This is like my house. If you in my shit, the least you can do is thumbs up or sub. If not, get out. Get out. You're welcome, Eddie Gomez. You're welcome. Welcome in here. Happy to have y'all. I just restarted my live. I did 40 minutes and I restarted it so the algorithm can bring me new people in like that. Mila, what up, Mila? Y'all, make sure y'all double tap that screen and sub. Can we get to 600 subs? Y'all have just been watching me. I'm new. Welcome. You're going to love it here. Y'all just been watching me. Sub up, man. If you like to laugh, if you like adult humor, if you're a kid, get out. Because sometimes the algorithm just brings me kids. Hey, I'm 11. If you're under 8, if you're under 16, get out. If you're under 16, get out. I subscribe. Appreciate you. Under 16, get out. If I say a W2 and you say what's a W2, get out. Let's see. If you can't stay up past 1 o'clock on a Tuesday, get out. I'm 24. You're good, Eddie. Happy Easter. Appreciate that, Ike Hernandez. Yeah, anybody under 16, get out. Because, I mean, my day one kids can come in here. The other day, I don't know how. This is the craziness of YouTube and the internet. I made friends with an 11-year-old. I don't know how. I don't know how. The internet is crazy. My big grown ass, via YouTube, made friends with an 11-year-old. But that's one of the rare circumstances, because he was cool. Okay? But other than that, if you're under 16, get out this motherfucker. You got to go. Get. If you in here, you want to hang out, it's a grown live. We're going to say some grown people jokes. We're going to have some grown people conversations. If you can handle that, double tap that screen, hit that sub. Also, y'all, we're trying to get a new stream set up. So support the Streamlabs. I'm looking at the link right now. You can't miss it. Somebody yesterday donated. We're up to $61. Let's get a new stream set up. But even watch time goes a long way if you're just in here watching. What is your channel about? My channel is about funny comedy. It's really sports, but I'm getting more traction from being funny and just I'm naturally funny, so I don't try. People just, oh, you're funny, you should be a comedian. I just be yapping and talking. Oh, and then also people like to come in here and try to troll me, so I roast the trolls really bad. So people tend to like that also. So my channel, we just kind of wing it. I love football. I like football too. What's your favorite team? In the 22nd. Thanks. Happy Easter. Gotcha. For sure. Yeah, I kind of just freestyle it, you know, but people tend to like the jokes and the funniness, and I've been funny my whole life, so, you know, if I turn on the camera and I get to talking, people just gonna end up laughing one way or freaking another without me having to do a fucking backflip, so. If you like it here, you'll love it here. Seahawks. Okay, champions. I've been believed in Sam Darnold, man. I believe in Sam Darnold for a long time. So while everybody's surprised about Darnold, I'm not, man. Seahawks. Y'all got a great program there, man. Happy for you to win. Dylan, what up, Dylan? Happy Easter. I am from there. Okay, for sure. So do you want to get y'all basketball team back? Because y'all don't know, but y'all drafted Kevin Durant, the Supersonics. Kevin Durant was supposed to be the star of your city, and then they took him to Oklahoma. How do you feel about that? How do you feel? Because think about it. You being a Seattle guy, what would have happened if Kevin Durant stayed there? Kevin Durant's a major star. He came to your city first. But yeah, chat, make sure we sub up. We'll do a quick roll call. Oh. Shout out Eddie Gomez. Shout out Linda. Shout out Eduardo Gonzalez. Shout out Dylan. Shout out Andre. Shout out Ronicia. Shout out Ike. Shout out Will. Will's in here? Where the hell Will at? Why Will quiet? You're finally live. What up, Will? What up, Will? I was just talking about you, man. I was trying to make friends with an 11-year-old. You're my 11-year-old friend, man. You got to help me out when I retire. When the world is overthrown by robots, I'm gonna need my 11-year-old friend Will to help me out. Cause I won't know how to understand these robots, and I'm gonna be an elder man, and I'm gonna have to hit up my 11-year-old friend and say, "Hey, Will, I'm old now. Help me figure out how to get this robot to fucking, I don't know, do my taxes or some shit." So, guys, be like me. Get an 11-year-old friend. In case when the robots take over. Yo, man, hope you having a good day. You too. You are a beautiful transgender woman. Appreciate that, love. Um, Teach me the future. LOL. My bad, I'm painting. Okay, I'm back. Welcome in there, tribe. Yeah, we got the gang in there tonight. Hey, Will, what you do? Okay, Will, it's a school night, man. It's 8:43, Will, and you're 11. Your bedtime is probably in 17 minutes. What are you doing up? It's a school night and it's 8:43 and you're 11, Will. Your bedtime can be past 9:30, Will. What's going on? Happy Easter. Awesome, my guy. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. He is risen. He is risen, y'all. I'm trying to live in my cousin, but y'all know I'm from the hood. Give me a break. All right, y'all. So we're watching this Dodgers game. Make sure y'all double tap that screen. Appreciate y'all helping me with this watch time. If anybody wants to support, the Streamlabs is up. It's via PayPal. Legit, thousands of streamers use it because YouTube ain't trying to pay it, brother. YouTube just want me to work for free, like I'm on the slave ship. No school tomorrow. I ain't got no school. No school? It's a holiday? What holiday is it? Or is everybody skipping? Super gang? What up, Super gang? Super gang. All I see is shout. I don't know if I can't read y'all emojis. I think I got to get more data. No school tomorrow. Why is no school? We all skipping school? Fuck it. I'm skipping with y'all. Why is no school? Hey, it's my... No, I don't know your father. You just got here, stupid. Oh, guys, we got our first person to the block list. I haven't blocked anybody all day. It's Easter, and here comes DMB fans, dumbass. I got to block them, y'all. I've been trying to do so well. DMB, you get the first trip to Block City. Enjoy your flight. He's out of there. I'm trying to be holy on Easter. He came in here crazy. Easter Monday. It's Easter break. Y'all get out of school for Easter? The school system getting soft. We had to go to school on Easter. We had to do Easter hunts in the class. The school system getting soft. You get off the Monday for Easter, school system getting soft. I'm just playing. Hey, come on, Dylan. Dylan knows something. Dylan's the OG. He an OG in the chat like me. We ain't get off for Easter. We had to suffer through it. Hey, the new generation, y'all get off for Easter? Excuse me. Y'all fancy. So now, y'all deserve it, man. Y'all work hard, so shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Easter break. That's news to me. Shit, did Easter overlap a Friday? Because if not, yo ass going back in my day, well, yo ass go to school. For me, it's 6:44. Okay, you West Coast with a W West Coast. Easter break, Easter Monday, for sure, for sure, for sure. We back in business. I'm good, Lindy. In the back, for sure. Welcome back. We got the little tribe in here. Let's rock, y'all. Let's do it for the algorithm. Let's get these likes up. Make sure y'all double tap. It gets me in the algorithm. Let's get some more people in here. Now that I got some people I recognize in here, the more y'all tap in, like, and do all that stuff, we get in the algorithm, because then that can bring in the trolls, and then we can really have fun. So make sure we like. All right, I appreciate it. A nigga disrespected me. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to hit him. Hey, man, don't incriminate yourself. Take it from me. Take it from me. Once you're behind that jail cell, that's it. So make wise decisions. Quick roll call. Eddie Gomez, Peyton, Asambe Edits, Linda Garza, my 11-year-old friend Will, Dylan, Super Gang, Edward Gonzalez, Andre Robertson, Ronika Alexander, Ike Hernandez, Landy, Alexis, appreciate y'all being here. Roll call. We in this month. Appreciate all the likes. Let's do it, y'all. Yeah, now that we got a little gang, I know YouTube algorithm likes when you have a little gang. That's when they push you out. So I'm sure we're gonna get some trolls and some special ed kids, and we're gonna have a fun time. Hibachi grilling them. Donated $5 to the super chat. Okay, number one, I think you're lying because you spelled it wrong. Number two, I don't have a super chat. Number three, I have a Streamlabs. So if I don't see a donation, you're gonna be blocked expeditiously. Let's check. Because I know so many people have a fake donator kink. Luckily, I have real donators that have donated $60 to the cause. But I notice a lot of y'all freaks that sit in the dark room and goon all day have a donator kink. So let's double check. And if you did not donate, you will be blocked. And you're a freaky frog with a donator kink. So I don't even want to be around you. That's one of the nastiest nastiest spirited motherfuckers that have a fake donator kink. You like bottom of the barrel nasty. You down there with the Epstein list motherfuckers. Let's see. Is he a real donator or is he a weird Epstein list freaky frog donator kink guy? You got Roblox? Not yet, Brody, but soon. That's crazy. I know. That happens all the time. And I know it's because I'm on live. What? So often for 9 months, people have a freaky fake donator kink. It's very nasty and weird. I'm broke, but when I get money, I'll donate. For sure, for sure. Every bit helps. You know, we're trying to, it's an ecosystem. That's what I'm finna do. For sure, for sure. How did you grow tall? I don't know. Genetics and sleep. You can't play with your sleep. Especially during your prime years. Don't play with it. 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 My sleep kind of got crazy, but during my prime years, I didn't play with my sleep at all. I would say between like 13 and whatever. Okay, so he didn't donate. So we got another freaky fake donator kink. And let me guess his profile. Let's see. Where'd he go? Where's the donator kink guy? Where is he? Where's the freaky frog? Right here. Then we go to his page. Let's see, under 10 subscribers. He got 19, so he got 19 weirdos to follow him. Okay, he's blocked. That's freaky and ugly. All right, moving on. Back to my people that I actually like. Probably left because he's embarrassed. On God, that's some freaky shit. Of all things to say, I'd rather you come here and say, like, look at your big ass head than be like, hey man, I'm gonna donate. That's weird, bro. Like you're Epstein list nasty. You know, to get off to that, that's like you're tiptoeing Epstein lists, in my opinion. Because like, why fucking do that? Just come here and say, oh, you have a big fucking, to me, I put the fake donator king people, I put racist above them. Like, I'll respect somebody racist. Like the people that come here and spam the hard R, I put them at a rank higher of decency than the fake donator kings. They're the lowest of the low. You guys are under the racist. The fake donator king people are under the racist, in my mind. Like, you are bottom of the barrel low. A racist, I at least know where you stand. You might just be racist and be different, and be decent in every other element of life. But if you're like a fake donator kink person on small subscribers, oh, you're bottom of the barrel low human being. You're bottom of the barrel. You ever been homeless? Yeah, for a short period of time. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, bro. Probably left because he got embarrassed. Yeah, I know. But yeah. Yes, I have been homeless. It's not fun, you know. But that's why when I flex my shit, like, it's like, I've been both. Yeah, I've been homeless, and then I've been in places where you probably had to be like a millionaire to even have access to, you know what I'm saying? So I've seen both. That's why I view this life very differently, you know what I'm saying? I've been around everybody. That's why I treat everybody with a grain of salt. What year? What year? Why are you asking a super game? Of all things to ask, I'll give you your answer, but why do you care? I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, I know. I don't complain, man. I've had a crazy life, chat. I've been up, I've been down. You feel me? I've made a lot of money. I've been broke as fuck. I was telling the chat, I've had a record deal. I've been a college basketball scholarship player. I've been an Uber driver. I've been a White Castle burger flipper. So I've seen it all, chat. Just curious. I don't think you're just curious. I think that's kind of, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of a direct question, but okay. You want to outsmart the smart guy, buckle up. But yeah, so White Castle good though. I know, but it's not good. It's not good when you're 6'5" and you have to bend over the grill. You feel me? It was a little bit embarrassing and humbling, but I worked White Castle after where 6 months before I was making $10,000 in a month, so it was good, but you get tired of White Castle, and it makes you shit. It makes you shit. I used to be shitting like a motherfucker in that motherfucker, man. What? You get to eat White Castle, we get half off, but that White Castle, everything on the menu will make you shit. You will be shitting. It's like a laxative. The only thing that didn't make me poop crazy, it got to the point where I had to stop eating the burgers. But I had to my go-to for my break, because I worked at White Castle full time. I'm full time at White Castle. My go-to for my break, the crispy fish sandwiches didn't tear me up. So once I got on crispy fish, I was good. How you made that money? Trapping. White Castle made my tummy hurt. Yeah, I used to be shitting like a motherfucker at White Castle. All I could eat was the fish. Taco Bell too. I know Taco Bell. I like Taco Bell, but it makes me shit. Yeah, but you know what I love from Taco Bell? From Taco Bell, I love their Baja Blast. Oh my goodness. Taco Bell's so bad for you, but it's good. Taco Bell's like a good guilty pleasure, you know? It's like a girl you know you shouldn't be messing with. That's what Taco Bell is like. You know you shouldn't be there. You know you shouldn't be over there, but you're enjoying every second of it. That's like Taco Bell. You know you shouldn't be. You know you shouldn't be enjoying that gordita crunch and chalupa with the Baja Blast. You know you shouldn't, but you're enjoying every fucking bite. Come on, lady. You know what's up. You know what's up, lady. You know. I be eating Taco Bell, enjoying the fuck out of it, but in the back of my mind, I know I shouldn't be eating that shit. I know I shouldn't be. Same like messing with that girl 3 o'clock in the morning. Your testosterone done took over. You know you shouldn't be there, but you're enjoying every second. That's how I feel about Taco Bell. Landy knows. Come on, man. Come on, man. Taco Bell is a real guilty pleasure. Like, you feel me? Like White Castle, especially because I worked there, I got tired of it, you know? But I ain't never worked at Taco Bell. I done worked a lot of fast food places. I ain't never worked at no Taco Bell, boy. Sometimes that Taco Bell, especially with that Baja Blast. And you know what's crazy? Why don't they got Baja Blast in the stores? I know some stores do, but why don't they got Baja Blast in the stores? You know why? Because they put crack in it. Have you ever been thirsty and maybe you might have a little 420 in your system and you sip the Baja Blast? It's like crack. It's like crack. And of course, like any product like crack, they have to limit it. Why don't they sell Baja Blast in the stores so you can go to Taco Bell and spend your money? Baja Blast is like crack. I get the Baja Blast. I get to drinking Baja Blast. I be twitching and I can't even mess with Baja Blast. Taco Bell gonna tear you up on God. I'd be sick. Taco Bell don't really mess up my tummy. Back, what up, Will? Will, when's your bedtime, man? When's your bedtime, Will? You're freaking 11. You gotta be out of here by 9. Well, I don't know. I'm not your parent, Will. Fuck it. I could be like a parent figure, but I ain't your parent. But when's your bedtime, Will? You're 11 years old. Oh, no school tomorrow. I forgot. Y'all said it's no school. I forgot. All right, no school. You're good to go. Come hang out with the grown folks. Taco Bell don't mess up my tummy. You gotta tell me it's still, brother. You gotta tell me it's still, brother. You gonna survive whatever. You gonna survive whatever if Taco Bell don't phase you, boy. Taco Bell 4 bites in. I'm hearing the little rumble in the jungle. 4 bites into my chalupa. 4 bites into the quesadilla. I'm feeling a little trouble in paradise, but I still keep eating because it's good. Payne, come on, Payne. When I want, I go to bed when I want. Dag, Will. You run the house at 11 years old? My fault, boss man. Did you file your taxes, Will? My fault. Hey, Will, did you file your taxes? My fault. That man 11 years old. When I want, I go to bed whenever I want. Damn, Will. Will, when did you file your taxes, bro? Shit, my fault. My fault, Unc. Damn, bro. Will said, I just left Jackson Hewitt, motherfucker. Stop grilling me. My bad, Will. My bad, brother. You control the traffic, brother. You control the traffic, Will. My fault. My fault, boss man. I was getting food. Okay. Hey, Will, do 11-year-old kids order DoorDash? I need some insight to the word of an 11-year-old. Can y'all order DoorDash by yourself at 11? Is that what's going on in 2026? What kind of stuff would you look for if you're trying to buy land? Where the fuck the land at? What is the land around? How much am I getting the land based on the land in the surrounding 3 states? The potential of the area. What's the closest school to the land and how nice is the school? Standing on business, got to. I was getting food. LOL, yes. Hey, Will, we gotta start calling Will Boss Man Will. Boss Man Will in the building, 11 years old, standing on business. Wait, so Will, you telling me that amongst you and your 11-year-old friends, Y'all can whip out y'all phone and order a DoorDash by yourself. Is that what's going on? Will don't play. I know. That's why Will cool because he 11-year-old he 11-year-old final boss. But Will, you're telling me for your friends it's normal or is it like a special occasion thing? Ain't no way 11-year-olds just picking up a phone. I go to North Shelby. But I'm saying, Will, are 11-year-olds in today's world like just ordering DoorDash? Like, I want Wingstop and just picking up a phone? They don't got bank accounts. You'd be surprised, 11 years old. Everybody ain't broke, Super Gang. Everybody ain't broke. Some people gonna give. Honestly, I'm probably gonna give my kids cars. Especially parents that have more money want their kids to be adapt to money early. Me myself, I'll give my kid a car probably 9 years old. So 11, yeah, it's some 11 years olds. Normal. See, Will said normal for sure. Yeah, bro. Everybody from the hood, Super Gang. I hate to be the one to inform you. 11 is the age where you kind of start introducing that, like bank card. Of course, it's not a credit card. LOL for sure. Of course, it ain't a credit card, but you want to teach your kids those habits early, especially if you having some money. Why not? You give them a card, you can limit everything, you can watch all their activity, and you can reward them or scold them based on the activity. My kid gonna have a card at 9 years old. 9. That way, by the time you're 18 and it's time for you to get credit, you've been handling a card for 9 years. Hello, that's what's going on in the upper class and even some versions of the middle class. But in the poor, hell nah. Ain't no kid in the hood 11 years old. But yeah, bro, you gotta be exposed to what's going on in every dynamic of life. You feel me? Even me, I'm final boss. When I have offspring, you're gonna have a car by 9 years old. It's time for you to start learning finances. Maybe sooner than that. Because that's what's going on. You gotta learn that stuff. Will makes figure by pieces here. Hey, Will, they love you, Will. Will, 11-year-old, 11 to 13, really, for sure. Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, 11 to 13, because that's the sign of the times. Like, I feel it, though, like, my generation, that wasn't the norm at all. You feel me? But I understand that it's a sign of the times, but I get it, though. Even from the parents' perspective, I want my kid to be well versed in it. Because you think about it, we're using cash less and less every year now with Apple Pay. Yeah, your kid better learn how to use a card early because it's gonna be some. Now it's Apple Pay. Next is gonna be some other shit where we scan our wrists. So it's better to get the kids a card. Gonna be some old school shit within the next 10 years, y'all, with Apple Pay and all that shit. Be right back. I got you, boss man. Will makes figures. I know. Will cool little dude, man. He a cool little dude. Yeah, times are changing, man. I'm seeing it. Even when I look up how much these kids are spending on Fortnite, look at how much money Fortnite and Roblox made. These kids ain't broke. Look how much money these kids spend on 2K VC. These kids ain't broke. Grandma and them, grandpa and them, sending them gifts. Older brothers and cousins. I'm in college. I have DoorDash. But when I was in high school, I wasn't allowed to have it. Dang. Strict shit, Peyton. Golly. W College, though. Keep going. You're doing good. I miss college, but then again, I don't. It's funny, like when I was in college, I mean, maybe because I was playing ball, and I was just so busy. But when I was in college, I liked college, but it was always like, fuck college. And then I dropped out. And then once I dropped out, I'm like, man, I miss it. I love Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is so good. I dropped $20K on Fortnite. I highly doubt that, but, if you want to come on my little chat and live, be my guest. Where did you go? Wilberforce University, Xenia, Ohio. Yesterday I showed the chat my ESPN profile. I only went there for basketball. I couldn't go Division I. I had Division I schools, but my grades was toe up from the flow up. So I could either go to junior college or a little school in Xenia, Ohio called Wilberforce on a full scholarship. So I ended up going. It was cool. I got a little homesick, and it was small because my high school had like 2,500. How my college got 1,500, and my high school had 2,500. My college is smaller than my high school, so that took some adjusting too. But it was a cool little college experience. Slim, what's good? What up, Silverback? I am back. What up, Will? Nice. I go to Bowling Green. Bowling Green's Ohio, right? Bowling Green, or is it Michigan? W Bowling Green. I know Bowling Green from sports betting. Y'all Bowling Green, I believe is y'all like brown and orange. Yep. Okay. W Payton for sure, for sure. Ohio. Bowling Green's Ohio. I thought it was Michigan. Okay, for sure. Okay, let me see where it's at. Okay, love from Ohio. Yeah, I didn't know nothing about Ohio until the first time I ever even been to Ohio was when I went to school there. And Ohio's cool. Ohio got a lot more. Ohio got a lot more culture than I expected before I went there for school. But I liked it. It was cool. We used to go party at Dayton and Central State across the street. Let me see where Bowling Green is. How far is that from Wilberforce? What are you near? Bowling Green. I thought Bowling Green was in Michigan. My school is North Shelby. W North Shelby. Hey, Will, what kind of pizza you get? Will's the final boss. He 11 years old eating pizza, going to sleep when he want. You remind me of me. You remind me of me when I was 11, Will. And he got a girlfriend, and he got black friends. Will's the kid final boss, y'all. He 11 years old. He order DoorDash when he want. He go to sleep when he want. He files his W-2. He got a black friend. He got a girlfriend. 11 years old. You're all right. You're all right with me, Will. He him. I'm trying to tell you. Pepperoni and sausage on God. Princess Fiona, what up, Princess? I haven't gone to college yet, but I did graduate. It's all good, you know. Everybody's going at their own journey, you know. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, I mean, you don't even gotta take the college route to if you know exactly what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But you know, for some people, college is the right route. Like for me, I dropped out, but I feel like that wasn't the best decision for my. That wasn't the best decision for my situation, because like I told you, like my little record deal I got, a lot of that was from dropping out. Like, yes, I did get a little record deal and a little bit of music clout and a little tiny bit of money, but would I have made more if I would have just got my degree and then just been a teacher, coach? I would have made a lot more doing that than pursuing my dream. But I did get some good experiences, so I don't regret it. But I'm just saying, for college, some people it is the best route for sure. What it do, Slim? What up, Ellenwood? Ellenwood, like Georgia? What's Ellenwood? Ellenwood Studios. It's in my Ellenwood area. Fuck with us, we area. I'm sorry, y'all. If you ain't from Atlanta, you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you from Atlanta, you know Ellenwood is one of them areas. You mean Ellenwood like Georgia? Let me know something. East Atlanta, come on, man. Okay, Ellenwood. I mean, I know what's going on, shawty. Real Grady, baby, shawty. Ellenwood area. Fuck with us, we area. Ellenwood area. Fuck with it. I'm sorry, y'all. If you ain't from Atlanta, Silverback, you might know that. Dang, Silverback, you already shooting. Yo, Princess Fiona, what up? Silverback always shooting a shot. Hey, Silverback, you know about that? Silverback from Douglasville. So I don't know if you know about Ellenwood, Silverback. You might. But East Atlanta, yeah, Ellenwood area. Fuck with us, we area. Chill out, chill out. I was ratchet back in my days. I'm corporate now. Chill out. Hey, chill out. I'm corporate now. I can't be doing all that, but I know what's going on. It's raw. Hey, Ellenwood, we're around for sure. I visited Atlanta because of a lot of family. For sure, W Atlanta. Can you play music? I don't want them to strike me, Will, but I might. Zone 6 Mafia, come on, man. Come on. Hey, chill out. I don't want to get too federal. For sure. Hey, Payton, what part of Atlanta? Zone 6 Mafia. The rent keep rising. Hey, shout out to Charlotte, for sure. W Charlotte. You know Charlotte's like Atlanta cousin. I wish I could have explored Charlotte more. I still want to, because I've driven past Charlotte more times than I can count on both hands. And every time I drive past Charlotte, I'm like, man, Charlotte's nice. But I still haven't got to explore it as an adult, but I want to. All parts. Well, some for sure, for sure. Because Atlanta has such a big suburbs. Tyler the Creator. I'm not Tyler the Creator. Fake Beyonce Gonzalez. How your name Beyonce Gonzalez? You can't have a name. You can't have a name like Beyonce Gonzalez and be coming in here on jokes. Please recalibrate and get your life together. Your name cannot be Beyonce Gonzalez. Beyonce Gonzalez? And you would come in my chat? Come on. Make it make sense. But don't spend it again, I'm gonna block you. My son finna look up to bro for sure. Last time I visited was 3 years ago. Okay, for sure, for sure. Can you play Rise by Skillet? I don't want them to strike me, bro. I'm trying to get monetized. Beyonce, I know. Coming in here roasting, your name Beyonce Gonzalez. Make it. Your name Beyonce Gonzalez. Your name Beyonce Gonzalez. You cannot come in my shit roasted. Splash in Traffic TV, connected by Ellenwood. Shout out Ellenwood. Shout out the whole ATL, man. Real Grady baby. Payne, come on, Payne. You coming in my shit roasting. Your name is Beyonce Gonzalez. That tells me everything I need to know about your life. You can't come in my shit roasting and your name is Beyonce Gonzalez. You got too much the fuck going on. Talking about Tyler the Creator. Nigga, your name is Beyonce Gonzalez. Make it make the fuck sense. Come on, man. The cost of living is engineered. Motherfucking name Beyonce Gonzalez. The fuck? My dad is Dominican and my mom. No. Slow down. That doesn't make it any fucking better. So you telling me Beyonce Gonzalez is your government? No. No. You telling me Beyonce Gonzalez is your government? There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. There's no way. Listen, check it out. There is no way. There is no way that your parents collectively came together in the hospital and named you Beyonce Gonzalez. There is no fucking way. Hit the like button on God. Where's my ranch? Beyonce, I'm trying to tell you. Like and share and subscribe. Come on, like and share and subscribe. Get my likes up. Notifications on. I am 14. I don't know if you 14. You came in here roasting. You think I roast a 14-year-old motherfucker? I don't care if your ass 5. You come in here roasting, you in the line of fire. Hello? What you think this was? You thought Unc them was nice? You come in here roasting? I don't care if you just fucking I don't care if you was an embryo roasting me. You in the line of fire, motherfucker. I'm 14. You think that's gonna grant you mercy in the lion's den? Come in here calling me Tyler the Creator with your name is Beyonce Gonzalez, and you gonna have the nerve to say this your government? Please, I have more than enough ammo. Please do not make me unload the clip. Your name is Beyonce Gonzalez, and then you just confirm that's your government? Calm down, Tyler. Beyonce Gonzalez. I could only imagine what that household is like with a name like Beyonce Gonzalez. I could only imagine what your household is like with your name being Beyonce Gonzalez. Please, hit the like button. Appreciate the Ellenwood. Appreciate that splash. Will doesn't do that. Can you play Monster by Skillet? Will, I can't, bro. I'm gonna get striked. I gotta get monetized. Hey, bro. Salute 65 Slim. Calm down, Tyler. I ain't coming shit. Your name is Beyonce Gonzalez. Your name is Beyonce Gonzalez. You love R&B and horchata. Calm your ass down before I flame you up. Please, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. You love R&B and horchata. You love singing ballads and sriracha. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want to do, I promise you. You don't even have an avatar, but just off that name, I got a full clip. Yo ass can sing a falsetto and make horchata with a name like Beyonce Gonzalez. Please tread light. I have too much ammo with your name. Shut up, Beyonce. I know. They must be new here. You want a flamethrower, Slim? I'm trying to calm down because I don't know if they're 14 or not. but my grip, my apron is itching, y'all, and I wanna go in my apron and bring out that spatula and start grilling shit. I'm trying to. My hand is in that apron, chat. I want to go in that apron and start hibachi grilling, okay? But I'm trying to be calm as Easter. I'm trying to be calm as Easter, but I want to go pull out that spatula and start hibachi grilling. But I'm trying to be calm as Easter, chat. With a name like Beyonce Gonzalez, and you gonna come in here trying to roast me? And then you had the nerve to say, my mom is American, my dad is Dominican. Does that excuse your name being Beyonce Gonzalez? Please, tread light. Please, I don't want to do it to you. I don't want to do it to you, please. I really don't. I don't want to do it to you. I really don't. I really don't. Connect through Ellen Woods. Hey, welcome my ATL people in the chat, man. Shout out ATL. I love y'all, man. Shout out 404 Day. I'm all the way in Chicago, but man, I love the love. Real Grady baby business. I love the love in here, man. Landy, you first. And I'll be coming for Landy. Come. Oh, y'all, do y'all want me to block Beyonce or should we just collectively roast Beyonce? If y'all want me to put that flame, because now you coming at game, I'm talking about Landy, you first. I'll be coming out, Landy. You just got here. Just like Beyonce, you want to run the show, but your little ass channel ain't got no subscribers, so you want to come and run my show, Beyonce Gonzalez? Make it make sense. Your ass want to write songs and make horchata. Cilantro eating motherfucker. Don't come in here on that crazy shit. Hey, Will, you ain't supposed to see this. Will, you only 11. It's okay, Slim. I ain't worried about none of that. No, ha ha ha. Hit the like button. Tell him, big boy. The real Beyonce is queen. Bow down. Yeah, no, the real Beyonce is in her mansion with Jay-Z, and her last name ain't Gonzalez, motherfucker. Salute, Big Boy TV, let's go. Jesus loves you. It's on site. Clock it. Will, don't be saying that. We're getting on Will because he's 11. It's okay, Will's the boss 11-year-old. Dezia, hey, Will, how's that pizza? My boss 11-year-old friend. Okay, guys, do y'all want me to block, do y'all want me to block Timu Yonsei Gonzalez or not? Let me know. Do y'all want me to block Timu Yonsei? I'm not calling her. I'm not gonna disgrace the queen's name like that. Your name is Timu Yonsei now. We're gonna refer to you as Timu Yonsei. Y'all, do y'all want me to block Timu Yonsei Gonzalez? I'm no longer disrespecting the queen no more. I'm not calling you that. I'm not calling you that. I'm not calling you that. Y'all, do y'all want me to? Okay, Will says yes, and Will's the boss man, 11-year-old. She is off Timu on God. Y'all want me to block Timu Yonsei? Boss man Will say yes. Horchata Mexican, exactly. She write R&B songs and make horchata with a name like Beyonce Gonzalez. Who want me to block Timu Yonsei? Let me know. Who want me to block Timu Yonsei? Don't come for Jaden. Who want me to block Timu Yonsei? Will say yeah. Cry for you, know you cry for me. What Will say goes. Will the boss man, man. Everybody know Will the 11-year-old boss in the chat. Hey, if Will said block you, Timu Yonsei, you gotta go. You had your 15 minutes of fame in my chat, and now you and your, let's see how many subscribers you get. Appreciate the Dazia. Let me see how many subs you have, because the real Beyonce got her own spotlight. The real Beyonce does not have to go in nobody's chat with 550. You have one subscriber. Please change your name. You're not even Kelly or Michelle. You have one subscriber. Your little ugly ass ain't even Kelly or Michelle. Beyonce? They named you Beyonce and you have one subscriber? I'm sorry, you need to change your name. You're not even Michelle, ho. You ain't even Kelly. You got one subscriber and your name Beyonce? It's time to change your name. Different name. They messed up. Different name. Oh, hell nah. You're Timu Yonsei now. You can't have a name like... You ain't gonna disgrace the queen name and have one subscriber. You're Timu Yonsei. She off Timu, 1 single cent. I wouldn't even give her that. I wouldn't even give you that. One is crazy with a name like Beyonce. You trolling with... First off, forget just your regular name being Beyonce. Your name is Beyonce Gonzalez. And you have one subscriber. You're not even Kelly. You're not even the manager. You're not even the driver. You're not even the driver of the tour bus. Talking about you, Beyonce. You're Timu Yonsei. And an 11-year-old boss man in the chat will say kick you out, so you gotta go. Timu Yonsei, get it together. I enjoy roasting you, but you gotta go. You gotta go. Don't hate on Will. I know. Will, you can't even write. Will can write. He's 11. Give him a break. I am not a streamer. Clearly, you're not anything. What the hell, Beyonce? Don't call her Beyonce. Timu Beyonce. Don't. We ain't calling that Beyonce no more. That's Timu Beyonce. We ain't gonna disgrace the real queen. I have 8 subs, I think. Well, that's better than Timu Beyonce. Bye, Tyler. Well, bye, Timu Beyonce. Get out of here. Team Will all the way. Will got a little fan club. Hey, Will, make sure y'all sub to Will page because I don't like y'all being fake supporters of Will. I subbed to Will, so y'all need to sub to Will. He came in here. He's an 11-year-old boss. He got a black friend. He got a girlfriend. And I asked him when he going to sleep. He said he go to sleep when he won't. So if y'all really rock with Will, subscribe to his page. He's 11 years old. He came in here with no subscribers. Now he got 2. Hey, Will, how many subs you got, Will? Will, you're going to leave here with at least 5. Will, my 11-year-old friend, who shouldn't be my friend, but he is because the internet is crazy, so now I have an 11-year-old friend. He came in here with no subscribers. Now he has 2. Let's get him to 5. Sub to Will. He's the 11-year-old final boss. He has a girlfriend. Half us grown men in here don't got a girlfriend, myself included, and Will got one. And he goes to sleep when he won't. Thanks, Bubba. Who's Bubba? Okay. Yes. Subs 2. Peyton, go. Don't come. Oh, now they're coming for Peyton. Peyton, they're coming for you, Peyton. I will sub to Will because he's a boss. Will's definitely 11-year-old final boss. Yeah. Will's 11-year-old final boss, for sure. I said, Will, when you go to sleep, you're 11. He said I go to sleep when I want. My bad, player. My bad, player. I ain't want no problem with you. My bad, player. You standing on business like that, my fault. A boss recognizes a boss. A boss recognizes a boss. I am new to this world. I came from any tips on Earth? Any tips on Earth? You probably want to go back to wherever the fuck you came from. You were probably doing better off before you came here. But if you are going to be here, kick back and have a seat and prepare for a bumpy ride. Team Beyonce, go home. You're not single, Tyler. All right, Team Beyonce. Team Beyonce, we've had enough of you. 11-year-old final boss, Will said to block you. So Team Beyonce Gonzalez, Ballads and Horchata. As the ambassador and president of Block City, I want to tell you personally, to enjoy your one-way ticket to Block City. Hope there's turbulence. She's out of there. She's out of there. No more Team Beyonce. Bubba subs up. Team Beyonce. Oh no, Team Beyonce's gone. How did Team Beyonce? And I'm mad Team Beyonce gonna come for the gang. She calling out Peyton, Will, and Landy. Nah, Beyonce. Team Beyonce was doing too much. You can come for me, but don't come for the gang members. Fuck wrong with them? Team Beyonce just want to smoke with everybody. I can understand you making fun of me, but you come for the gang members, 3 of them. Team Beyonce just firing at everybody. She calling people out. I had to get her out of there. She was causing too much of a ruckus. She was causing too much of a ruckus in the chat. Named like Beyonce Gonzalez. That's probably a troll. Who the fuck would name their child Beyonce Gonzalez? Make it make sense. Can you imagine you're a manager of a job and you get an application and you look at the application, that motherfucker say Beyonce Gonzalez? Are you even going to believe what you're seeing? Face me on Madden. I will soon, Wyoming, because like I'm telling the chat, y'all support the Streamlabs so I can get this capture card because I want to start gaming with y'all. Hey, Wyoming, pull up on me in 2 months and I'm going to have that Madden ready and I'm going to whip your ass. So sub up. We're saving up to get that capture card because I want to be able to start playing my day ones and random people in Madden and 2K. Wyoming, I don't got it available now. I just started my streaming. We're getting donations. Give me 2 months and I'm going to play you in Madden. And I'm going to give you this ass whooping that you've been begging for. Because when it comes to them sticks, I'm cold with it. Roblox and Fortnite, I'm going to need 6 months. But Madden and 2K, I'm whooping ass hot off the grill. Give me 2 months. We're almost there. We're almost there. That's crazy, I know. Yo, YN, I'm not even a YN, I'm OG, but I try to look young. How much we at, bro? We're at 61. Every little bit helps, you know, even if it's $1, $2, $3. Shout out Nefertari, she did 20 yesterday. Super Gang did $1, and then I had a Butter dude did $40. Yesterday, Nefertari did a Cash App. If y'all don't do Cash App, let me know. But the Streamlabs, whatever you donate, you enter the ranking. So Donk Butter's #1. The #2 is Super Gang with $1. So if you do $3, you're gonna be on the list for #2. And all the supporter group will see it. So it's like a ranking. So if you do $3 on my Streamlabs, you will be #2 ranked. So join the ranking, it's easy. Okay, Will, you gotta go because you're just spamming in somebody with 500 chat. Enjoy your matter of fact, I hope you don't enjoy your trip to Block City. I hope there's turbulence and you end up taking the bus. Bye, bitch. Why are you spamming in my little chat? Go get a life. One is red, one is blue. Oh shoot. One is chewing on my shoe. Okay. The Cia might be a little slow, but you're not causing too much trouble, but it is giving like special ed. Gummy bears are chasing me. Yeah, the Cia's slow. It's okay. I told y'all a special ed kid was strolling here. She's not harmful though, or he or she. But I told y'all the special ed kids will come in here. Let me read off what you just said. Gummy bears are chasing me. One is red, one is blue. Yeah, clear special ed. It's okay though. Yes, sir. Final boss. Where Will at? Okay, bye. Bye, special ed friend. Will back in this motherfucker. Shout out Will. Let's do a quick roll call, chat. W. Eddie Gomez. W. Peyton Nixon. W. Silverback. W. Asambe Edits. W. Linda Garza. W. Dacia. W. Landy. W. Will, the 11-year-old final boss. W. Dylan. W. Smash. W. Heat Blast. W. Big Boy. W. Super Gang. W. Edward. W. Ellenwood. W. Andre. W. Soplas. W. Ranicia. W. Diva. W. Snark. W. Wyoming Hotshot. W. Ike Hernandez. W. Sirius. W. Reba Fluff. W. Alex. If you want to get part of the next roll call, you got to comment, you got to like. That's how you get in my top fans. Everybody who I just called out was my top fan. So the more you like, the more you do that, you get the next roll call. Do a roll call every 10 minutes. And right now, the #1 chatter is Eddie Gomez, and #2 is Peyton, and #3 is Silverback. So join the top 3. The more you tap, and chat, you get in that top fans, and I do the roll call. I should shout you out. Most YouTubers don't care, huh? I'm on my high horse. Not me, because I know I can't do shit without the people. So I give y'all my all, and I shout y'all out too. Hey, Will, how many subscribers you got? Will came in here with 0. He better have 5. Day 1 Silverback. Shout out Silverback. Okie dokie. Boop. Okay, you're definitely special ed. It's okay. Did anyone donate to you since? Yes, we got $20 yesterday. Y'all need to join. And a shorty did $20. A shorty's out doing the fellas. Something's wrong. Something's wrong, chat. I'm trying to create a circle of bosses. Shorty came in here and did 20 yesterday. Shorty. So I can't be having guys in the chat saying, "No, I don't got it." And a girl who's not even grown came in here. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I know everybody got their time, but it's just like, man, if you really want to be a supporter, don't fake the funk, because I'm really a motherfucker. Like, chat, I'm really giving y'all, like, valuable time to hang out with y'all. I could be making money right now, chat, as we speak. As we speak, I could be making money. So anytime I come on this motherfucker, I'm literally sacrificing money. So when I ask for some, like, reimbursement to help support and build, I don't think it's that much, and I'm not asking for a lot. But if we can get, like, look, if we get 10,000 people to do $1, we're doing good things. So it don't gotta be a lot, but just like, it does help me, because it's like, man, I literally could be making money if I wasn't reading chats and just focus on this computer work, because it's literally money right in front of me right now. But I'm trying to build something. So all the support helps. Yesterday somebody did 20, and a young girl. So fellas, there's no excuse. Oh, I don't got it. No, you just don't want to, or you don't believe, because people believe and they're supporting. If I believe, I support. When I believe, I support. So support as well. Compensation, exactly, and kind of just reciprocation. It's showing the appreciation of the exchange. What I'm giving you is valuable. I'm not trying to act like, you know what I'm saying, but it's valuable. My time is the most precious thing I fucking have. So if I'm sharing it, motherfucker, you can do $2. $2 ain't gonna hurt. We was just talking about Taco Bell. You can't even go to Taco Bell with less than fucking $3. So donating a streamer $2 is not gonna hurt you, or even $5 is not gonna hurt you that bad. But for me, it does a lot, because it kind of reimburses me and say, hey, if somebody donated $5, then maybe I can sacrifice whatever money I would have made doing my thing to go live and build and be reimbursed. It just gives you more incentive to go on. I believe you for sure. I don't got a job. You don't need a job. Go clip for a streamer. Neon plays Clippers. See, that's thinking of like defeated thinking, bro. It's 2026. It's too much internet money. You don't need a fucking job. Neon is paying. Watch a Neon stream, learn how to clip, or even get AI to clip and get good at it. Neon pays his clippers hundreds of Ks, hundreds of thousands a month. There's no excuses, bro. You're not enough. You're being lazy. You with Final Boss. When you hanging around your other broke friends, you can say some shit like that. With me, that's not acceptable. Don't forget, I had the Virgin Mobile flip phone and a pocket full of the old $20 bills when I was 13 years old. Way back. So with the internet, I don't want to fucking hear it. Final Boss don't want to hear it. Find a fucking way. Get creative. Ask AI how you can make money at whatever age you are. And I'm sure AI will give you some good fucking practical ideas. You're with Final Boss. Jesus loves you. Love him back. Compensation all the time. But more like fair exchange, you know? Because if somebody's just giving you time and jokes and laughs, you don't give them nothing back, it's unfair exchange. And you're not going to go far in life doing unfair exchanges. I got you soon. Promise, though. It's all good whenever you can. It helps out a lot. Was Shorty bad? I don't know what she looks like, but it's not about bad. It's the fact that she believes and supports. Like, I don't give a fuck. If a girl supported me, she don't gotta be bad. What the hell? I'll pick a... You know how many baddies don't give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? They got their own shit going on. So, any support. You don't gotta be bad. It's the fact that she saw enough value in what I'm doing to support $20, and I know she's not even grown. Like, you feel me? Trust me, I know it might sound crazy to people who maybe you don't understand economics, or maybe you don't understand the world or how people view money. But when people believe in stuff, the right people will support. I've been running business since I was 13 years old. I know this. And then I have the college education and the YouTube university education. When people support, when people believe in something, they will support. And also, everybody's not broke. You know? Some people we think as much money as what we see. Well, what you see is only a small percentage. Everybody ain't broke. For some people, $5 or $10 is a lot. Oh my God. Strain on my wallet. For some people, that's less than 1% of what's in their account. You know what I'm saying? Or even 0.2%, 0.002%, so they don't care. So, but as a businessman, you have to promote or a businesswoman. That's why some people say, what if I would have got down on myself? Oh, you're begging. I'm not begging. I've been running business since I was 13. I know that in order to get one sale, you have to take probably 97 rejections. And most human beings cannot take 97 rejections to get a sale. I've been running business 13. I don't give a fuck about 97 rejections. As long as I get those 3 sales, I'm good. And if you're a businessman or a businesswoman, you need to think the same way. People that are regular employees, they can't take the rejections. If you want to be a boss, get real comfortable with rejections and don't take it personal. Hella people reject me. You're begging. Well, 3 people donated and we got $20 per donation. Because I understand business and I know that some people have it and some people are willing to support. You see what I'm saying? If I listen to people saying, you're begging, my average donator is doing $20. If I gave a fuck about people calling saying that I'm begging, would I have made that? But I know I've been running business for over damn near 2 decades. Hello, I know you got to talk to 100 people to make 3 sales. I know this, so that's why I don't give a fuck about none of that. And you're a Final Boss. Don't give a fuck about that neither. Promote your business. The right people will buy, and the right people have the money. Trust me, I'm Final Boss. I've been doing this a long time. Here we go. Try to pronounce my name. No, you're special ed, Dizia. Jesus resurrected today. We know. Happy Easter, Landy. 6'7". Cool, because I'm a pro at piano at 10 years old. I don't believe you. Are you kidding me? Holy, yeah. No, holy block. Get out. I am sick of that meme. Dizia, it's okay. You're not hurting anybody. You're definitely special ed, but you're not hurting anybody, and you're helping the algorithm, so it's okay. Quick roll call of everybody in the chat. Chat, make sure you guys are double tapping the screen. Hit that sub, support that Streamlabs. Double tap that screen. We do a roll call for all the people giving engagement. You get to my top fans. And let's go through it. Number 1, Eddie Gomez. Number 2, Peyton Nixon. Number 3, Silverback. Number 4, Sunbathe. Shit. Number 5, Linda Garza. Number 6, Dazia, my special ed friend. Number 7, Landy. Number 8, Will, the 11-year-old final boss. Number 9, Dylan, the 45-year-old OG. Number 10, Splash in Traffic. Number 11, Evergreen. Number 12, Heart Blast. Number 13, Big Boy TV. Number 14, Super Gang. Number 15, Hero Gonzalez. What's 6, 7? I don't know, the kids spam it. It's pronounced Deasia. Oh, excuse me? Excuse me? I didn't mean to step on no toes. What's your Cash App? My Cash App is GOODGAS777. You should see my government name, Kareem. But Good Gas 777. GOODGAS777. Let me know if that comes up. Good night, Slim. Most love. Good night, brother. Get some sleep, man. Make sure you clock in your 8 hours, man. Because you're trying to get bigger, so I know you gotta get your rest, man. Lock in. Appreciate you, Super Gang. But yeah, Good Gas 777. It goes a long way, man. But I'm used to crowd building, man. Like, I don't mind doing this on the internet. Chat, there was a time where I had to crowdfund to get money for the trap. So I know going on the internet with my energy, I can get, whatever we need, $400 for the streaming setup. I used to have to crowdsource to get money to trap. So me on the internet, it's not a big challenge for me, bro. Back, what up, Will? Will, how you feeling, big dog? Hey, Will, do they follow you or are they faking the funk, Will? How many subs you got, Will? I told all these people to follow you. Did they follow you? Did they subscribe, Will, or are they faking the funk? Will, they faking the funk. I don't like that. Because Will still got 2 subs. They faking the funk, Will. I don't like that. Sam, bro. Hey, Landy, appreciate you, bro. Landy, you a real one, bro. That's love, bro. That's love. Hey, also, I'm going to make sure. Appreciate that, Landy. I need to check, for sure. I'm going to make sure, because everybody that donates, I'll make sure that I give you guys, I want to do something special for y'all. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to shout out all the gifters on the post. Because for y'all doing that, I got to show love and prioritize y'all. Because that goes a long way. Landy, I didn't see how much, but I can just tell. You're not one of these fake ones that, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to send more next time, bro. I got you. It's all good. Hey, like I tell people, it's the intention, bro. It's the intention that you believe and that you can support and help. I don't care about the amount, bro. I don't care about the amount. I'm not even checking it. The fact that you did it is everything because it's the right energy and intention, and it's the fact that you believe and will support. So thank you. I don't even know the amount, and I don't even care. The fact that you did it means a lot to me, and I'm going to make sure that I shout you out. I'm going to find a way to shout out you and Nefertari. I'm probably going to do a post, and I'm going to put y'all, I'm going to list top because, yeah, I got to shout out. Trust me. One thing about me is anybody that supports me and me, I have a mind like an elephant. Anybody that supports me, I do not forget. I remember the motherfuckers that was supporting me. And another thing about me, like an owl. I got 2. Okay, for sure. Wait, 2 what, Will? One thing about me and my memory and my mind, I remember who supports me, and I remember people that supported me damn near 13 years ago. You feel me? So people that support me, I never forget you. And if I'm and once I'm in a powerful position, if you're one of my early supporters and you ever need something, trust me, I got your back. And I'm the motherfucker. I got the mind, the way God designed my brain. If you helped me early on in my journey, I will not forget you. I fucking can't. 2 subs. Oh yeah, I know. Hey, Will, they're weird, bro. They're weird. More people are supposed to sub you. It's okay, Will. Maybe they can't find your page if they're not on desktop. Bro's wearing a barber. You want to be funny so bad. I legit subscribe. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, Landy, did I sub to you back? If I didn't, put GG's or gang under a short. I'm going to sub to you back. North Nathaniel really thought he was funny. He has a weird avatar. Let's see his sub count. 60 subs. Okay, North Nathaniel, how old are you? Because you're clearly not funny. I think you did. Okay, bet. Yeah, I follow all my day ones back. North Nathaniel, the floor is yours. Before I block you, since you want to be the jokester, you have 60 subs, so I mean apparently somebody's watching your shitty ass. But North Nathaniel, before I block you, do you want to get any roast jokes out? Bro's wearing a barber cover. Yeah, what barber has fucking cheetah? Make it make sense. Hurry up, North Nathaniel. Hurry up. Y'all love to come here and I'm gonna out joke the funny guy. Come on, LeBron, no. I'm gonna out joke the funny guy. Appreciate you again, Landy. You're a real one. But yeah, North Nathaniel, the floor is yours. Do you have any jokes for me? What you got? Crickets? Where? Another one? Crickets? North Nathaniel, where are you? They never want to joke, man. They never want to joke. They want to just throw the joke and run, man. Me, if I roast the creator, I'm gonna stand on it. Let me say something to Drewski. I'm like, hey, Drewski, you big tip in the scales, mother. And I stand on it too. They let the joke and run, y'all. All right, chat. I'm gonna do like 3 more minutes and I'm gonna head out because I really only came to do 30 minutes, but I did an hour for y'all. Quick roll call. Landy's number because Landy donated, so I'm gonna switch it up. Landy number 1, Eddie Gomez, Peyton, Silverback, Asambe, Linda, Deasia, Landy, Will, Dylan, and Splash. Appreciate it, bro. I got you for sure, man. I appreciate you, man. That's love, man. Like I say, it's all about the intention, man. You know, it's all about the intention. I'm a guy that really understands energy. As long as you got energy, so powerful. That's why I'm gonna give y'all some game because it's only a couple of us in here. Appreciate the likes, y'all. I'm very big on energy, and energy is very real. You know, they say your energy is your currency. So I'm so adamant on blocking people and getting the wrong people out of my chat because if you have 100 supporters with the right energy, you can go so far. It's the vibes from your real shit. Likewise, bro. Likewise. But if you have 100, and it's the same from y'all. That's why my day ones, y'all are the reason why I come here. I don't come for the new people that want to just troll or hang out for 30 minutes and just come in and chat and get some attention like the Horchata Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? They just want to get some attention because they, you know what I'm saying? I don't do it for them. When I turn on this laptop, it's because I want to connect with the people I consider my day ones, like yourself, like to really grow these relationships and bonds and build community. Everybody in here yapping with Will and stuff like that. That is why I come on. I don't really come on here to make new. I'm not at that point. I was at that point early on in the journey. When I come on now, it's really to vibe and build with the people that I want to build with. That's why I'm so quick to block people and kick them out and talk shit. It's because I know exactly what I want. I don't want the fair weathers just in here every day. No, I want the real motherfuckers in here. I don't care if it's 5 of us, 6 of us. It's going to grow. I want the real ones in here. You feel me? So that's why I say any donation is the intention. That shows me you're a real one. That shows me that you will invest. It's not about the amount. It's the fact that you're gonna invest. So how you gonna stack $1 million a year? I don't know, brother. My plan is not $1 million a year. My plan is to create value. You make money by creating value. You might not see what I'm giving you right now is value. I'm giving you my time, which is valuable. I'm giving you my energy, which is valuable. I'm giving you my jokes, which is valuable. You're in front of somebody with a lot of intelligence and a positive vibration. In 2026, that's real valuable. To the wrong people, they're like, oh, I don't give a fuck about that. Positive vibration and the smart mind, who cares? But to the right people, that's very valuable. Especially from the way I look and I dress like a hip hop kid and I understand hip hop but I can still talk business with you and teach you. That's valuable. How many motherfuckers that know what I know talk how I talk and can spam 6, 7, but can also have an intricate conversation about AI stocks? How many people? Them motherfuckers on Shark Tank don't know about 6'7", and the kids spamming 6'7" don't know about Shark Tank. I'm the motherfucker that bridges the gap. That's value. On Larry. On King, on Larry. So now, chill out. But another thing, I'm gonna get right to you, Landy. Chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out. But I'm such a businessman. I know my value. A lot of people don't know where their value. That's why they get fucked. That's where they get fucked up at. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't about a million. You gonna make $1 million. Create $1 million worth of value. Make something valuable. You feel me? Make something valuable. Add value. It ain't about money. Y'all keep thinking money. Money ain't nothing but value. Hello? Money's how you measure. How do you measure value of a person? How do you measure the value of a person? It's not fair. You should measure the value of a person off their character and their spirit. But in the Western world with capitalism, we measure value off finances and financial exchange. So if I, being final boss, know that I'm valuable and I'm giving you value, I would expect an exchange of value in one way or another. But you're gonna make $1 million by making $1 million more of value and understanding value. A lot of people don't know their value. Even especially as men, they try to shit on our value every day. Men ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. Oh, I'm the shit, baby. I know my value. You got me all the way fucked up. And it's not just from women, it's just from the world. People don't want you to know their value because then they can finesse you. Oh, I know my value, motherfucker. And you ain't gonna shortchange me not a red cent. And I advise y'all to think just like that. Start knowing your value. So you gonna make $1 million when you make $1 million worth of value. And if you understand value, you can make $1 million worth of value. See what I'm saying? I don't know if that went over some of y'all heads, but I just told y'all some real ass shit. Appreciate the hearts. So how you feel about NLE Chapman? He a little confused, but he has a great momager. So I think he'll be all right. Like, his recent stuff has been off because he was like Peacemaker and then Beef. But I will say this. He should just focus on getting bad bitches and staying out the way. Because from player to player, NLE Chapman can get some bad bitches. He got some bad... He attracts some fine shit. So, yeah. Do people still eat birds? Bald eagle as an example? What the fuck kind of dumbass question is that? Stop doing fentanyl. MJ or Prince? That's such a tough question. I ain't gonna lie. I stand that on God, Landy. MJ or Prince? I'm supposed to get off. Y'all asking me questions? Y'all maybe want to stay on. I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna be very controversial. I love Michael Jackson as the person. And as I got older, I found out that Michael Jackson was actually a good businessman. And that's half the reason. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. But they're saying part of the reason Michael Jackson is because he had a lot of ownership in Sony. So I respect Michael Jackson more that I found out he was a good businessman. But just as far as sonically, I resonate more with Prince. And I can't even lie. Like, I can enjoy Michael Jackson music. I can enjoy it. But Prince music really be speaking to me, bruh. Purple Rain. Like Prince music, Michael Jackson's music make me want to dance, but it don't speak to me. Prince shit be speaking to me. And Prince also loved basketball. People don't know. Prince was going to WNBA games before Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. That motherfucker loved basketball, and he plays. So I gotta go with Prince. I resonated with his music more, and Prince really loved basketball, and they said he could hoop. It wasn't just a joke with the Dave Chappelle. They said Prince was a real deal fucking hooper. The grease in his hair and everything. They said the grease would be spinning, but that motherfucker was a cold bother. So I gotta go with Prince. I love Michael Jackson, but Prince was a hooper, and I don't know, Michael's music don't really hit me. Some of Prince's music like fucking hits me, bro. He died before I was born, so I didn't really see. Dang, bro, Landy, you're young. Landy young as hell. Played by his nephew, Jafar. I never even heard of Jafar Jackson. Super Gang, are you high? Why are you spamming Sebastian Telfair is broke, bro? Super Gang, you gotta be high. I know Toronto got the legal weed. Your ass is high. Landy, you're only 19? Okay, for sure. You're doing good, bro. Landy, you gonna be at I'll tell all my youngers in the chat. Landy, lock in on your credit, bro. If Big Unc can tell you anything, Google search EYL credit. Earn your leisure and credit. Two brothers, hip hop culture. They put financial literacy in layman's terms. Google EYL credit. Get your credit right. Get a 750. Start an LLC. If you're in America, I hope you're in America. But if you're in America, 750, 6-month-old LLC while Trump is in office, you can get a lot of money from Chase or BLA between 20 to 50K, bare minimum 10. So I tell everybody, get on your credit. He was playing MJ in a new biopic. Okay, I haven't watched it. They got so many MJ biopics. Heard, man, for sure. Lock in on your credit, bro. I'm telling you, especially at 19. Take a year or two. My 21, by the time you can hit the bar, you are going to be going crazy. 21 with a 750 credit score and an aged LLC? Landy, you have to be fighting the girls off you, bro. Especially if you're in decent shape. Trust me. Listen to Unc. What you think about NBA players going broke? How old are you? I'm old. I'm Unc. I'm 3 decades old. 3 decades plus. What? Super Gang, you're high, bro. You ain't even spell it right. Super Gang, what are you smoking? You're smoking that Canadian Kush. We at NC. Okay, Landy. You're at NC 19. Lock in on your credit. Don't give a fuck about shit else. I mean, give a fuck about shit else, but lock in on your credit, Landy. I'm trying to tell y'all, while Trump is in office, you can finesse this money. You can finesse, just like when Trump was in office, everybody was getting pandemic money. Yeah, it ain't pandemic, but Trump is fucking with small businesses. So create an LLC. You don't have to sell not one motherfucking thing, but having a little piece of paper with an LLC and a high credit score while Trump is in office, these banks will give you money. Take advantage. Take advantage. Ain't nobody gonna tell you this. Final Boss gonna tell you this. We're an ecosystem. You see what I'm saying? That's why I say exchange. Because yes, Landy, I appreciate you. You supported me, but Landy, I just gave you some information that can make you 100,000. Take care of your grandma, them, your brother, them, your mama, them. Real information, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's an exchange. We about to go do this for sure. Cause I wish when I was 27, a motherfucker would have told me to lock in on my credit. I was 25 and everybody, did you see baddies? Kim Kardashian? Ooh, I like your car. I like your charger. Nobody fucking talking about credit. Next thing I know, I'm 28 flipping burgers at White Castle because wasn't nobody talking about shit that can empower my life. So anytime I see my youngest, the first thing I'm going to tell you, lock in on that credit. Lock in on credit. F that charger, I know. I was a hood nigga. Everybody asking me for money. Everybody, oh, your charger nice. Didn't nobody say, hey, man, did you start an LLC? Bro, are you working on even family? Nobody, hey, man, what's your credit score? Are you working on your credit right now? Do you plan on starting a bit? Nobody was in my ear. So anytime I see a young, I got to make sure because I get so pissed that nobody was in my ear. I would have dodged many a trauma if one motherfucker was in my ear talking about credit. So anytime I see a youngin' and I can give him advice, give him credit because listen, credit will give you a baseline of money. Whether you fall on hard times, you can depend on credit. Whether you want to start a business, you can depend on credit. Whether if you're smart and you have income and maybe you want to flex a little bit for a vacation, I ain't saying do it, but if it ain't gonna hurt you, and especially if you pop it on social media and you get the value of the pictures, take a little trip that your friends can't take. You have credit. So I gotta be the voice of reason for my youngins. Because when I was a youngin', nobody was telling me shit. Whoa, your charger's fast, bro. Your charger's fast. Next thing I know is repo because I wasn't hanging around no bosses. When you hang around me, you hang around the boss. Yeah, I'm funny, but I'm also final boss. And I'm not gonna gatekeep no information because I want everybody to fucking win. I know there's enough. Hold on, chat. Y'all know I get passionate about finances. F that charger, I know. Why you saying... Smoke, cause you spelling crazy and you asking crazy questions. So I support my business idea. What's your business idea? Let me know. So your credit got flushed cause the repo? Not really. My credit got flushed from not understanding utilization. The repo didn't matter cause I bought the car cash. The car was paid off, but I was moving so goofy that I left it in a lot when I had the money to get it out the lot. and then it got repoed and auctioned. I was living that much of a fast life. The car was paid off and got a repo. What tore up my credit is me building my credit and then running into emergency situations where I had to crash out my credit and start from square one. And that happened on 2 occasions. I had to crash out my credit twice. I should have been rich off credit after the pandemic 2021, but I crashed out my credit twice. And now I'm rebuilding it a third time. You see, I would never tell nobody this, but my chat, I love being transparent with y'all. So now I'm on my third credit journey, but my third credit journey is like, there's absolutely no way I can fuck up because I know all the tricks of the trade and I'm way more stable than I was in the past. A lot of people fuck up with credit because when you get desperate for money, credit's an easy out, you know? But credit, me being desperate for a couple $1,000s worth of credit cost me hundreds of $1,000s because I was so greedy and not smart enough. I saw the low-hanging fruit. Ooh, $1,000 credit card, $2,000. Ooh, not knowing if I would have been patient 6 more months, they would have gave me 50. You see what I'm saying? So Unc's giving y'all game so y'all don't do that. I took the low-hanging couple thousand where I could have waited 6 months and they would have gave me between 20 to 50K. You see what I'm saying? So I'm giving y'all game so y'all don't make that same mistake. It's a fashion brand, still in the work, man. Fashion, I'm gonna tell you what, boss to boss, if you lock in on fashion, fashion has some of the best margins. You know what boss is like? Boss is like margins. If you're not hip to what a margin is when, say you buying the weed for $100 an ounce, right? And you selling the weed for $300 an ounce. Your margin is $200. That's what's called margin. And fashion has some of the best margins of any business. So you're starting off in the right place. Look up ask AI how to start a LLC in North Carolina. You need to start your LLC right now, even if you don't use shit because you got to age that motherfucker. So as soon as you get some money, Landy, look into starting your LLC. And you can make it for your fashion brand. Whatever your fashion brand name is, whatever, Landy Fashions, you can make Landy Fashions LLC. Now you have an LLC. You don't got to do shit. Just age that motherfucker while you work on your credit. Because next thing you know, when you pull up in that bank and they see Landy Fashion LLC 6 months and they see that 750, guess what? BOA Chase gonna give you some money, Landy, and you ain't sold shit. And they're gonna give you some money. How would you get rich off credit? Watch EYL. I want you to learn from the experts. But it's very easy to get rich off credit. A lot of people get rich off credit. A lot of people get out of jail and get rich off credit. Why you think school ain't teach you shit about credit? They don't want you to know. They want you to go to work for the rich motherfuckers. They want you to go to work for the rich motherfuckers so they don't tell you. But a lot of people get rich off credit. But they make so many traps so you fuck up your credit off one in an iPhone, off one in a trip, off one in a Balenciaga purse. They want you to fuck it up off the dumb shit so you don't get access to the hundreds of thousands of $1 million that they're giving motherfuckers. Especially if you have an LLC. Yeah, if you're a regular motherfucker, okay, you have good credit, we'll give you... If you're a regular motherfucker with no LLC and you have good credit, we'll give you 10 to 30,000. Have good credit in the LLC. The bank will give you anywhere from 100K to $1 million. For real. But you better have the LLC. If you just say I'm a regular guy with good credit, 10 to 40, depending on how good your credit is, 10 to 40K, go in there with an LLC. You can leave out with $1 million. You're in Final Boss's chat. That's what's going on. You're blocked, John Decker. Decker this dick, bitch. We're talking finances. Yeah, I learned that's true for sure. Because you have what's called credit, and then you have what's called business credit, right? Personal credit is called PC. That's what we call it in the business world. It's called PC and BC. PC is personal credit. That's the credit score that the average Joes and squares from Delaware's know. PC. Yeah, start getting BC. BC is a different monster. But in order to get BC, you have to have a LLC. That's why I tell everybody, all the youngins in my chat, work on your credit, but get an LLC. Because once you have the LLC and Trump's in office, now with the same PC, you are getting 2x, 3x, 4x more money. Hello? And file bankruptcy so you don't have to pay. That's also a great option. Hello, people don't know our president filed bankruptcy. Hello, Donald Trump. One of the richest guys filed bankruptcy is one of the best finesses. I'm actually learning shit. Dog, yes, I'm funny and ha ha ha, but I'm also final boss. I got a whole chat. I mean, I got a whole video on my page where we just talked about finance for like a whole hour. So, yes, I like to tell jokes and shit, but especially for my youngins, like Super Gang already knows, but Landy, I was invested in Bitcoin in 2013, but I was so goofy and and had a street nigga mindset and didn't have no long-term thinking and didn't know to buy a whole. In my life, I bought over 50 Bitcoins. You want to know the value of, and Bitcoin is down. Bitcoin went from 150 to now it's like 65,000. Do you want to know the value of 50 Bitcoins right now, even though it's down? 3.4 million. If it was this time last year, it would probably be about 7 million. And I fumbled that because I didn't have no financial literacy. Hello, this is on paper. Yeah, my teacher bought Bitcoin. Yeah, it depends. It depends when you bought it. Slim was buying Bitcoin in 2013 when it was $400. How you don't rip your hair off? I mean, cause I got nuts and I'm a boss. I've been had money. Shit, I didn't trip. Losing. I mean, losing millions suck, but nigga, keeping a beam. I lost $1 million in the trap. The fuck? Off the dope. I could have made it off the dope. What's the statute of limitations, right? I can talk about it now. 7 years. I could have made $1 million off the dope. Nigga, the fuck? I could have 25 sent to your house from Cali. 25 of them. Big boy shit. Hello? Hello? So it's just like, I ain't really tripping off no money. Money comes and goes. I'm a boss. I'm going to get it one way or another. Especially on some doing it legally. Why you stop trapping? Dumb shit. Family trauma. Was tired of it. Didn't want to get caught up. Had to bury one of my closest family members. And I said, God, because one of my worst fears was going to jail and missing their funeral. That was one of my worst fears. So the fact that I got to attend their funeral and I wasn't in jail, I don't know. Something in my spirit just told me to stop. But if I didn't stop, oh yeah. But when I stopped, I was projected to net around 6 figures. Because I was in Washington, D.C. D.C. just went legal and there's no dispensaries in a high demand and I can get 25 cents overnight. Hello? Does that not add up to being a millionaire? D.C. just became legal. There are no dispensaries. And I'm the nigga that can flood the city. Allow. I had vape pens in 2016, chat. People thought it was crack. You know everybody vaping now? Everybody vaping. I had vape pens in 2016. People were scared, thought it was crack. Hello? I could have made millions off the trap. I could have made millions off the trap. But someone just told me, I said, if God blessed me to, send this family member home and not be, because that was my worst fear. That shit used to wake me up out of my sleep. Just like, damn, feds did a sweep and now I'm bagged and I found out that my family, that was like my worst. That shit used to eat at me every night. We having some real conversation chat, but that shit used to eat at me every night. Like, damn, I'm trapping, I'm getting money. But what if I get bagged and my family member that's sick and I can't even send them home and I'm in jail? That shit used to eat at me, chat. So they eventually passed, but I went through like an awakening. I gave up the whole business. I gave it up. I gave that shit up cold fucking turkey. And I'm a businessman, chat. Businessmen know how to project business. Before that happened, shit was on fire. Welcome back, Will. Before they passed, my trap was on fire. And DC just went legal. Hello, think about it. You have the pack in abundance. In your state just goes legal with no dispensary. Millionaire. If you scale it. Wait, final boss. I know, my fault. Yeah, we don't need to know about that. You right. But I've been playing with money, chat, and this is like 26. So that's like 26. I'm playing with the Bitcoin bag at like 22. I had the Virgin Mobile flip phone with the old Andrew Jackson 20s when I was 13, calling bad bitches on the house phone. Bitches that's bad to this day, 30 plus, married, calling them on the house phone on my Virgin Mobile flip. That's why I fuck with Will, because Will a young boss. I was a young boss too. Virgin Mobile flip, calling bad bitches that's married. A lot of girls ain't married, chat. The bitch I was fucking with, calling her on my Virgin Mobile flip, is married. Happily, and she still look good. She a nurse. So I don't ever trip off money. I've always had access to a lot of money. It's just the fact, can you keep the money, and can you keep your circle good with bosses? You feel me? But nigga, I could have been rich off the trap, nigga. Keeping it a bean, nigga. Washington D.C. 2016. Do your research. Unlimited supply. No dispensaries, nigga. I could have been mayor by 2019 off dope money, nigga. A fucking fact. Because if I did 100K, if I did 100K while it was illegal, and now it's legal, I did 100K when it was illegal in DC. Gross, I probably didn't net 100, but I probably netted like 70. But I grossed 100. Legal. The year I quit is when it's legal. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But one thing I never do, I don't ever question God. That's one thing I'm never gonna do. I don't ever question God. But yeah, I'm even thinking 21. And in 20, and here's the thing, chat. And I lived in Virginia, but I moved my whole business to DC and Maryland because of the legality. But Virginia, where I lived, became legal in 2021. So if I would have kept trapping in DC and Virginia is, oh my God, chat. I don't even want to think about it because I don't like backtracking. But chat, just let your mind wander. If I'm doing 70K net with Virginia and DC both illegal, now both of those places are legal. Imagine how much money and getting 20 in from Cali was never 20 from Cali. No, the problem was getting the bread. 50 from Cali, 60 from Cali, plugged in. How many? Hello, look at my old pictures. Y'all see my vlog in California? I did that in 2014. Single mother household. I ain't got no job. How am I in Cali shooting a music video? Going to the first camp vlog now with Tyler the Creator. My first time in Cali, I did a music video. Go look on the page. Who funded that? Slim was getting some real time cheese. If only you kept a few Bitcoin, I know. That's crazy. Me either. What's the most money you had at one time? At one time? The most money I had at one time? I ain't gonna lie. That's what at least like 1 minute. Yeah, bro, for sure ski. But I feel like it's God because you know what I'm saying? One thing about trapping, you gotta take everything that go with that. I probably would have been close to the millions, but what? More eyes, more chances of snitches. You don't know if you serving feds. There's so many feds in the DC area. That was also my worst fear. Yeah, DC is legal, but DC got some of the most feds per capita. That's where they breed them. So you got feds, you got snitches, more bitches want to be around. So as I scaled my business, I knew I could scale, but you know, you got to worry about street niggas trying to, you know what I mean? So, you know, if you selling dope, as you scale, it get trickier. Sure, you making more money, but shit get trickier. Shit get tricky, more eyes on you. And sometimes the way the feds build cases, the feds don't even want to get you until you're real big. Why do you think the feds get niggas? Why do you think the feds get niggas for 10, 20 years? They could have been got you. The feds be knowing niggas be serving for years. They wait until you're big to get you. That's how it works, guys. I know a lot of y'all ain't too familiar with the streets. When it comes to the streets, when it comes to fed time, even with these rappers, Lil Durk and Pooh Shiesty caught up with the feds. Why are we just finding out about the Pooh Shiesty thing? They knew about it for a month. Because the feds wait. It's the same with the niggas selling dope. The feds will know you're selling dope for 1, 2, 3 years, and they will wait for the big stuff to get you. Why? Because they can lock you up longer. So the feds could have been on me, or even while I'm doing my little one. So you always got to worry about that. And as you scale, you know, the feds could be on, but the feds could say, okay, it's small. He's making 100K. We don't care. Let's wait till he makes about 250. That's how it works. So even if you're making money, you always got a RICO case on God. But the most money I ever had at one time, like straight cash, probably like 35, 40. But if you include like the value of the pack, probably like 70 at one time. Probably like 70. But just straight cash, probably like 35, 40 at one point in time, yeah. At one point in time, about 35, 40. And I was so goofy, it kind of sucks looking back because I'm gonna get that type of money again, honestly. Some streamers make that in a month. Some streamers make that in a week. So it's just knowing what I would do with that money, because it's funny. I was in such a street nigga mindset. The only investment in my mind was more pack. It was never stocks. It was never a house. The only investment, me having $35,000-$40,000 at 26, 27, was more pack. And that's so ignorant because you have so much shit you can do. But that shows you how ignorant I was with that money. That's why it's not always about having the money. It's about the mindset. I'm 26 years old, 27, 30 to 40K liquid, and my mind can only think, buy more products. That's ignorant. But, that's where I was at, and I can admit that. Why don't you open a legal spot? Too many hands in your pocket, too high of an overhead. I'm just a connoisseur. Appreciate the hearts. Too high of an overhead, too hard to get licensing, too much competition. I thought about it for a long time. I actually had one of my plugs. I shouldn't even be telling y'all this, but one of my plugs, and this is what I'm telling you, that's why when I preach finance, I really preach it from the heart, because y'all, you're looking at somebody. That's why I'm not even tripping, y'all. We're going to look up, and I understand timeline shifts, and I'm going to speak this to the universe now. It's 2026. We're going to look up in 2029, chat, and I'm going to be rich. I can say that, and I'm not scared to say that. I don't feel bad saying that. I've been through hell and back. But by 2029, I'm going to be rich. 100%. In my mind, there's like no fucking way, because I know too much. I know too much access to money the legal way. By 2029, and probably sooner than that, but by 2029, bare minimum, I'm going to be top 10% of income in the world. And you don't need, and I know that sounds crazy, but top 10% of income in the world, you only need 100K. If you make 100K a year, you're in the top percent in the world. Yes, you don't need to be rich. The media got y'all fucked up. Give me 1 second. Praying for it, but on God, you gonna make it with me, Landy. For sure. The green and lean make more money in my opinion if you trapping. For sure. Probably these days too is more exclusive. Unc OG, I used to be sipping activists back in the day. I'm showing my age, nigga. I remember those But yeah, any trapping is good money. I know the lean niggas get a lot of money because the lean niggas can charge more. I don't know too much about the lean game. I bought a couple little pints back in my day, but But I just know just off tree, like, you know what I'm saying? It was good, but I know if I didn't get out and no jail, I would have been a millionaire very quick. It was too much. Nigga, I had the vape pens in 2016. People thought it was crack. Now I'm watching everybody vaping. Don't save this stream. We talk too much street shit. No, I'm saving it. Let them watch. Nigga, I know the law, statute of limitations. Statute of limitations is 7 years. Yeah, I ain't trapped in 7 years. Do what the fuck y'all gotta do. I ain't trapped in 7 years. I've been out. That's why when I left, I left. Statute of limitations is 7 years. I can say what the fuck I want. What up, Jose? How are you? Happy Easter. For real though, yeah. Nah, statute of limitations is 7 years. Why you think all the ex-dope dealers like Rick Ross and shit can go and talk and all that shit? Statute of limitations. The only thing that's not statute of limitations is catching a body. But I don't want to do none of that shit. I was getting money. They don't care. As long as it's past 7 years, they can't do nothing. But yeah, so that's why I'm not tripping. I'm not tripping on money. I understand. I've been getting money too long to... but I know I'm not this high and mighty guy. Yeah, I've touched money like that, but I'm also not scared to admit I've been homeless. When you ask me have I been homeless, yeah, I've been homeless. I've been homeless, and I've had 40K disposable, and it was both within a year and a half. So it wasn't a big window. So imagine like somebody who's been through all that, what type of wisdom they're gonna have, and how they're gonna look at money. Going through that really makes me take the emotional lens off money. Some people, money has people in an emotional headlock. Some people can never be rich because it's just the way they emotionally feel and view money. You gotta cut that shit off. Start seeing it as paper because it's paper. Look how much they just printed out from the pandemic. 25% of the money in circulation came post-pandemic. Where did it come from? Oh, they printed it. It's not fucking real. Stop seeing it as real. Once you take away, money's like a girl. Money's like a girl. Making love to the money, swear to sex, great. If you butt hurt by a girl, I need to low-key study law. Yeah, for sure. Law and business go hand in hand. It's sad your kind, bitch, we're talking about finance, you broke bitch. And you're white broke. That's the worst of the worst. How you white and broke? That's really pathetic. We ain't talking about finance, talking about violence. Get your stupid ass out. Broke ass bitch. Jews. I don't know what you mean, Jews, but I hope you're not a broke comment. I'm gonna kick you out too. But like I'm saying, y'all, take the emotional lens off money. They want everybody to be emotional about money. Money, oh, it's emotional. We can't talk about it. It's taboo. Flexing, da-da-da-da-da. Fuck that. Fuck all that. Money ain't shit but store of value. That's it. That's all. It's not no magical. Somebody being rich doesn't make them magical. Somebody being rich doesn't make them evil. Take off the emotional lens of money. That's where they want to fuck you up. Hey, you lagging sometimes. You know what? YouTube always lags when I talk about finance. They just want me to be up here like Speed. Do y'all want me to do a and I love Speed, so not too much on Speed. But do y'all want me to do a backflip and eat a cricket for 4 likes? But every time I talk about finance and making people wealthy, so they don't have to, so they can enjoy life, they make me lag. They did it last time. I get to talking about finance, and they make me lag. But when I'm talking about, hey guys, I'll eat a cockroach for 5 likes, yeah, then I'm streaming fucking clear as day. Hey bro, what time is it there? It's 10:15 in Chicago, CST. I love money, not to spend, but to hoard and get more. Well, hoarding is dumb. You should be investing it. If you don't know, you're dealing with final boss. Hoarding money is retarded. Have you heard of inflation? Have you heard that money has lost 25% of its value since the pandemic in 2020? So if you're hoarding money, if you hoarded $10,000 in 2020, guess what, motherfucker? It's $7,500. Don't hoard your money, invest it. You're a final boss. I don't want to hear hoard money. You sound stupid when you're around somebody like me saying that. Jesus died for your sins. Great. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, for real. Didn't mean, okay, I got you. Okay, for sure. Because I'm final boss. I know you're just thinking some black guy that talks aggressive. Yeah, I'm that, but I'm college educated and I'm final boss with finance. I have a whole finance video. I'm putting 18-year-olds and 20-year-olds on credit every day. So, okay, I'm glad you're investing it because hoarding money is stupid because we have this thing called inflation. And yes, money is great, but all these rappers with their cash, rappers just love cash. Yeah, you know why businessmen don't flex cash? Because we know about inflation. That cash, $10,000 in the music video, 5 years later, it's worth $7,500 in the real life. It's called inflation. SVOO, oh, there we go. Now we got some stocks. What's SVOO? Let's talk about it. Is that index? What's SVOO? There we go. That's what I'm talking about, Rex. Let's get it going. What's SVO? It sounds like an index. Let's see. Vanguard. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wait, SVO is Vanguard? That's not Vanguard, is it? Why did Vanguard come up? SVOO is Vanguard? I know about Vanguard. Why haven't I ever seen it referred to as that? That's Vanguard, Rex? Rex knows something. When Annalise said crash the SRT in the tree, then the road truck next week, money ain't shit to me. It's how I look at money for sure. But them artists be... Vanguard... That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Hey, Rex, how old are you? Rex is grown. Either Rex is financially smart or Rex is grown. Rex, let me know something. Because I preach Vanguard and S&P 500 damn near every fucking chat. 18. Rex, you're going places, man. Hey, Rex. Yes, exactly. And shout out Landy. Landy's 19. But Rex, you obviously know a little something. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, Rex. Vanguard and S&P 500. Hey, and Landy, you gonna get there. But Landy, once you get your LLC and you get your credit, you take some of that money and you put it exactly in what Rex did, S&P and Vanguard, I'm gonna give y'all some game. S&P and Vanguard, you will get, I think the S&P has been getting standard 20% returns for a long time. It's been like 20 years. The most consistent, along with Vanguard, right? So, chat, that means you can work your job at 7-Eleven or the gas station and save up $10,000. If you put that in S&P or Vanguard, you should get, rule of thumb, 15 to 20%. That means your 10,000, what's 20%? 2,000. Just for sitting your 10,000, they'll give you 2,000. I know, magic, right? The finance word is magic. Hey, I heard you're pretty strong. Shut up. Heard, final boss. I know, but I'm teaching y'all. That's why when y'all see rich people like, oh my gosh, all this money. What me and Rex was just talking about. S&P, Vanguard. This is the stuff they don't want us, the people at the bottom, to know about. So that means if you're a 20-year-old, 18-year-old, if you sit down 10,000 in VOO, S&P, that means they're going to give you 2,000 at the poop pot air. That means once you get to 100,000, they're going to give you 20,000 off the poop pot air. That's 20%. That means when you get to 1,000,000, they're going to give you $200,000. Do y'all wonder how the rich get richer? They're not special creatures. They're smart enough to say, if I set $1,000,000 in this thing called S&P 500, I'm going to get $200,000 while I sit on my fucking ass and go on vacation. They don't want y'all to know that shit. They don't want y'all to know. Just put whatever amount you want payday all over the year consistently. For sure. That's the smartest way to go about it. That's the smartest way to go about it. I mean, after all your expenses. And S&P 500 and Vanguard, those are the safe ones. You know what I'm saying? Those are, you can safely get 10 to 20%. You got riskier shit you can do, you know, stock market, investments, real estate. But motherfuckers think you have to be a rocket science because you leave it into marinate, right? For sure, for sure. But some people think you have to be a genius and you have to study. Okay, I would advise y'all to study finance. But Vanguard and S&P, I follow millionaire investor Ian Dunlap. Just like I told Landy, EYL podcast, you're going to find investor Ian Dunlap. You don't have to be a rocket science. 2 tech, 2 index. Vanguard, S&P, Tesla, Nvidia. Sit the fuck down and invest it. You will be rich. Those 4. You don't have to be some genius. S&P, Vanguard, Tesla, Nvidia. Sit the fuck down. Uncle done got you rich. It's going to take 10 years, but now you're going to be rich. Wearing a hat indoors. This is my house where I pay the rent, stupid bitch. Hey, way to get on, Landy. He's clearly broke. Why do you keep swearing? Because I fucking want to, bitch. Fucking leave if you can't handle it. We're talking finance, and you talking about swearing. You're obviously broke. Should I block him? Lip balm. Okay, I'm blocking both of y'all. Y'all don't even fit. Y'all lowering the frequency of the chat. We talking real money, and here come the broke boys. Here come the broke boys. We're talking real money and S&P 500, and here come the broke boys. Lip balm. Why are you wearing a hat? We're talking about shit that can make motherfuckers rich, and you're worried about a hat and lip balm. You clearly don't belong here. Let me show you to the door. You clearly don't belong here. We're talking about shit that's gonna make motherfuckers rich, that can put us on a yacht with supermodels sucking us off, and you're talking about lip balm and why are you wearing a hat? You don't belong here. I'm gonna show you to the door. Don't post this stream. You said Super Gang. I'm posting okay, if you don't want me to post, throw in a donation to the Streamlabs, because I need to get my watch time, motherfucker. Donate 10 to the Streamlabs and I won't, because last time I checked, I got to keep the lights on. Appreciate that, Landy. We don't worry about that. If you had to be gay, would you? Okay. I'm not into men, but like if it worked in my favor somehow, like politically, I would fake the funk. I'm not even gonna fucking lie. But like attracted to men, fuck no. Like hell no. Fucking gross. Have you seen what a bad bitch look like naked? Make it make sense. Pick the best way to be rich. There's so many, like the way my mind works, there's so many ways to be rich. The best way is to, I don't think there's a best way, But the best way to be rich is to have a high income, invest it correctly, and then live off your residuals. That's the best way. High income, invest it correctly, live off the residuals, create a trust, invest for your future and your legacy. That's the best way, but there's so many ways to get rich. Whose auntie sweater did you steal from? This is Nike, and you're not a cosmic angel. You're a cosmic devil, and you're blocked, stupid bitch. Get out. Auntie sweater. This is a whole Nike. You know how much this shit costs? I'm not gonna tell you how much this shit costs, but this shit is Nike, ho. Talking about auntie, like auntie, you're blocked. That motherfucker not wearing a. We're talking about finding. Hold on, no, that's Landy. My fault, Landy. That motherfucker's wearing a leopard print shirt on fake. Let him know, Landy. My fault, Landy. I didn't see it was you. My fault, I'm reading too fast. I can only send 5 now. It's okay, Super Gang. Everything helps, man. Super Gang, you already donated, but 5 will help. You know what I'm saying? We got bills coming up. I appreciate Super Gang. That will help out more. But Super Gang, you really don't want me to post it? The feds on you like that, Super Gang? If anything, the feds should be on me. I'm the nigga talking about moving the packs. Cali, you should be all right. But the 75 it will help. Y'all also y'all support the Streamlabs. Landy already donated. Shout out Landy. Landy's actually number 1 in the chat. Landy donated. We got a donation on Friday for 20. We're trying to get a new stream set up. Right now I'm ghetto, $5, 5 and below tripod, Google Chrome, you know, but we're about $10 away from getting a capture card so I can game with y'all. A motherfucker just challenged me in Madden. Once I get that capture card, we're gaming, and then next is to get the table. I don't even have 1 desktop. I want to get at least 2 desktops, LED. We're getting there. We got $61, chat. We're trying to get to 400. But that $20 donation is going to help a lot for the cap card so I can start gaming y'all motherfuckers. Also, my little kid friends want me to play Roblox too. So right now, any donation y'all donate is going towards the capture card. That way I can game with y'all and really interact and vibe. But Super Gang, if you can do 5, that helps out a lot. I know you already donated. But shit, that's 5 times what you did last time, Super Gang. If you do that, you level it up. I appreciate that. So what are you talking about? That was a crazy first impression. You must be new here. Everything about this channel is a little crazy. I stamped that. Appreciate you, Landy. Landy donated. Y'all gotta be like Landy. Landy 19 sent a donation because Landy believes in. But trust me, I just put Landy on some game where if Landy takes the game I just gave him, Landy, you gonna be 21 with 100K, young nigga lit, hoes on both sides. You don't even know what hoes to pick. Both the hoes fighting over you. So yeah, you supported me, and I supported you giving some game that can make you a lot more. Whatever you send me is appreciated, but the game I just gave you can make you a lot more. But we're an ecosystem. If you support me a little bit, I'm gonna give you some game that will support you a lot of bit. Because like I said, it's about the intention. It don't matter how much you donate. The fact that you did it, I'm gonna give you some shit back that's gonna make you richer. It's called exchange of energy. Bosses exchange. Broke boys like to take and not give shit back. Bosses exchange. You feel me? So it's worth call. I'm game. Give me something back. Whether it's likes, whether it's support, whether it's watch time, whether it's Streamlabs, Cash App, give me something back because I'm giving y'all real sauce right now. We bosses. If you ain't a boss, get out. But when you hang around bosses, bosses support each other. That's how it works. I've been around a lot of bosses. We support each other because we have it. We bosses. We ain't hurting. The broke boys hurting. The bosses are supporting each other. If that don't resonate with you, get out. Most people too stupid to know how to handle money. It's dead ass easy. 80% emotion. I was just talking about that, bro. I want the final bosses in the chat. Cut off the emotional ties to money. That's how they fuck you up. Just have discipline and don't be a consumer. I don't got. Hey Rex, you know something. Rex, if you're really 18, you're going fucking places. I sent him 5 too. I'm gonna send 40 soon. Appreciate that, Landy. Appreciate that, Landy. That 5 goes a long way. Your 5 plus Nefertiti's 20. I had the caption card right here. Look, y'all think I'm lying, chat? It's right here on my screen. You see, I didn't have enough time to pull it up. Y'all think I'm lying? Y'all think I'm lying? No, I'm really trying to build this shit up. Capture card. If I was lying, I wouldn't have time to type it up. The capture card is right on my screen, chat. This is where the donations are going. How'd I pull it up so fast? Because it's been on here. I'm trying to build this shit. I'm trying to catch up to Kai. I'm trying to catch up to Rakai. I'm trying to catch up to Duke. And I know that, yeah, I'm funny and I'm yapping, I'm entertaining, but I need the game if I really want to get on their level. So we're an ecosystem. So far we got 61. The police know me here. Can't risk it. I mean, Super Gang. Super Gang. I mean, okay. All right, Super Gang. Super Gang. All right, Super Gang. Oop. We'll see, bro. We'll see, bro. I feel you. But Super Gang, you out here like that? If you trapping like that, Super Gang, you should be able to donate more than 5. It's not adding up. You see what I'm saying? If you trapping where you need to be worried about the feds on my live, 5 ain't making sense, brother. If you, it is appreciated 5, but come on, former dope dealer businessman, nigga, if unless you really out here like that, trust me, the feds are not worried about you. Trust me. This is from a nigga that sold dope near a decade. If you ain't out here, I'm talking 6 figures, 7 figures, they don't give a fuck. They don't. I can donate you a chance to Jesus. No, I can donate you this block list. Get the fuck out, Sunday's best. Go to fucking church. Why are you in here? Why are you in here? Preach Jesus on your channel. I can donate to Jesus. No, you can donate to the block list. Yes, sir. Fuck it. I'm down for wild shit. I know what you're talking about. We an ecosystem. IEUE. On God, that's the best way. I like empowering people, y'all. I had so many people in my life try to gatekeep me. I could know all this financial information and be like, oh, I'm not going to share it because if they get rich, there's not enough for me. You know how many human beings think like that? Oh, I can't tell you all this information. Everybody can't get rich. I have to keep this to myself so I can get rich. Oh, no. I don't think like that. I'm final fucking boss. I know how much money is in it. I know what a GDP is. Do y'all know what a GDP is? A GDP is not a gang. A GDP stands for gross domestic product. Once you know what your country and state's GDP is, and you know how much fucking money is circulating in the air, and you know these numbers, and you know where America ranks as far as having one of the highest GDPs in the world, yeah, you won't be scared to spread information about money. There's too much fucking money. There's too much fucking money, and real bosses know that. Little broke boys and motherfuckers that want to be employees for their whole life. And ain't nothing wrong if you're a high-earning employee, but motherfuckers that just want to be broke boys the whole life and don't want to push and work a little harder than the next man to put their mama or their family them in a nice house, they don't give a fuck. This don't resonate with them. But for the motherfuckers that I resonate with, yeah, there's plenty of fucking money in America. Hello? Hello, it's not a fucking mystery. People that are rich are not fucking special. They're not evil. They just know how it works. So you need to get around motherfuckers that know how it works. Giving out sauce right now on God. Hello? I do this so passionately because I wanted a motherfucker put me on the... When I was 26. I wouldn't have been homeless in 6'5" cooking burgers at White Castle if I had motherfuckers giving me financial game. That's why I'm so passionate. Because I'm a nigga that made $10,000 in a month, and 6 months later, I'm scrubbing the floor broke at White Castle. So anytime I can empower a young person, why the fuck not? I don't gatekeep. Too many people gatekeeped on me for me to gatekeep on another young person with potential. Oh, fuck no. Not over here. I'm final boss. You don't want algorithm just scroll you was on my feed. Welcome in. I feel like I can take you in a fight. I'm 6'5", 250. May the Lord be with you. This dude asking for it. I'm not worried about it. I'm a real... I live in the south side of Chicago. You think words are going to hurt me when I got to worry about the little Jeffs out here? Make it make sense. I'm finna pass this on to my boy. Let him know. Circle of bosses. I am telling you. I'm telling you. You only as strong as the next link. Yeah, you can talk about girls and clothes. Talk to your friends about credit. The friends that are uncomfortable talking about money, and if you want to be a boss, get the fuck away from them. The friends that butts clench when they get time to talk about money, if you're a boss, get the fuck away from them. Bosses is comfortable talking about money. My butt don't clench when I hear a motherfucker made $1 million. I don't feel no emotion. How did you make it? Especially when they're giving information. If a motherfucker got money and they're giving you information, or even they're giving you financial information, that tells you a lot about that person. Because a lot of people know the same shit I'm telling y'all, and they think, oh, I can't tell y'all. Everybody can't be rich. I'm going to gatekeep the next man. Oh, he has potential. He's 19, 20, and I'm in my 30s. No, I don't want him to exceed. I don't think like that. I'm a fucking real-ass man. I let my nuts hang, and I know there's enough for everybody. Why not give you the information? I'll give you the information without you fucking asking. Broke boys, you're begging for $25. Here we go. Pascal, this is definitely a broke boy. And first off, I'm not calling anybody broke. I'm talking about financial empowerment, but you're on such a broke frequency that all you took was a broke boy. You see? That's how a broke boy frequency. Rex, clearly, I don't know Rex from a can of paint, but just by his mind, I can tell you that he's playing with some money. Same with you. I don't know you from a can of paint, but just from your intellect, I can tell you're broke. And because you're broke, you don't fit in here. Hella from the other side, broke bitch. The fuck are you talking about? So true. Money is literally everywhere. People who think money is taboo or scared will never have it. Preach, Rex. Preach. I know Rex done played with a check. That's why money is mental. Y'all think money is... He's talking money, but he's not in a big house, our high rise, or we haven't seen his supercharge. Yeah, because money is of the mind. I've been homeless on Skid Row, and I've had 45K. I've left the sportsbook in Vegas with $10,000 in my hand, trying to get to my hotel room fast because I got 10,000 cash on me, hot. And I've been homeless, leaving the shelter to go work an 8-hour shift at White Castle. Money don't mean fucking shit to me. It comes and goes. I have both. Now, what stays is the knowledge. I'm a motherfucker that left the Vegas sportsbook with 10,000 hot. Let me get to my hotel. There's too much money on me. And then I've had to scrub the floor. 6'5", I'm the tallest motherfucker at the White Castle, embarrassed scrubbing the floor. I've been both, chat. So when I talk about money, it's a motherfucker that's seen both sides of this shit. I don't view it emotionally. Definitely deserve a sub. Appreciate you. Damn, this is my screen, bitch. I paid for this phone. I paid for this internet. I paid for everything. Rainy Day. What up, Rainy Day? I remember you. Jesus died for the cross. On God, happy Easter. Facts. Give me advice so I can make $1 million. Focusing on your credit. Create a circle of bosses. Create an LLC. And try to cash out while Trump's in office. LLC, get your credit to 750. Age the LLC. Go to Chase or BOA. And tell them that you expect to make this amount. I don't even know how old you are. But if you're around 18... Credit, LLC, get to a 750, go to Chase or BOA, and tell them that you expect your business to make $50K, even though it's bullshit, your business might make $5. But if you have a 750 in an Age LLC, and you say, hey, Chase, this new business that I make, it could be anything. Doo-doo diarrhea. We clean up people's diarrhea. Some dumbass shit. But if you have an aged LLC and a 750 credit score, Chase or Bank of America will give you money while Trump's in office. Hurry up, motherfucker. He won't be in there forever. It could change when the next president gets here. But while Trump's in office, you better get a 750 in an LLC, motherfucker, because they're giving it out. They giving out 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. Hello? Motherfucker didn't... Off the street didn't tell you this because you're not hanging out with Final Boss. When you hang out with Final Boss, he lets you know shit like that. That's why you should support the Streamlabs. That's why you should donate, like Landy and Super Gang, to the Streamlabs and to the PayPal. Because I'm letting you know, yeah, Trump's in office and you're a little 18, 19, 20-year-old don't know what to do. 750 credit score, LLC. Go to Chase or BOA and tell them I started this new business. My credit score is 750. How much can you give me? And you'll be fucking surprised. We'll give you 20,000, little 21-year-old, because you fit the numbers. Hello? You a Final Boss, man. Appreciate the likes, y'all. Appreciate the emojis. Hey, yo, stop fucking spamming. I don't know. Why you spam my little ass chat with a Pokeball? Get your dumb ass out. He's gone. He can't spam no more. He's gone. Relax a little, bro. I can't relax for shit. I'm a black man in America that's been through the ringer trying to rebuild my life to greatness. I can't relax, punk bitch. You're in the wrong place. Go to someone else's stream spamming that goofy shit. On God, let them know, Remy Day. You a bum. Okay, you clearly don't fit the frequency. Broke boy, you gotta go. We talking real money in here. Kakam, what up? 45K is nothing. Depends on who you ask. Somebody 45. A lot of people 45K is nothing. Some people it's the world. But I'm not here to compare. I'm Final Boss. Are you black? The last time I checked. P-Poo-P Incorporated. P-Poo-P Incorporated with the LLC and a 750 credit score and Trump in office will get money. I'm trying to. It's not that easy because people can't keep their credit. People are gonna see their credit score good and say, "Ooh, let me get a car. Ooh, let me get an iPhone. Ooh." But for the motherfuckers that can weather the storm and see their credit score be a 700 and not buy shit, when you get to that 720 and you have your LLC, paradise is waiting for you. 20,000 from Chase and BOA, and on top of that, y'all, I'm gonna give y'all some more sauce. No interest. Yes, you have interest, but of course, Rex is a real finance guy, especially for be 18. Interest is a motherfucker, but it's business credit, y'all. So your business credit is not gonna ding your personal credit. If you fuck up your personal credit, okay, now your personal credit went low, and now you can't get no money. But business credit, that doesn't report. Chase can give you 50, you can take out 30, and it won't hurt you. Now, if you're on your personal credit and Chase gives you 50K and you spend 30K, it's gonna hurt you like shit. That's your personal credit. That's for you. Your business credit, if Chase gives, that's why I tell you LLC. How many times have you heard me say LLC? I'm fucking spamming LLC. When you have an LLC and Chase gives you 50 and you take out 25 to take some, you might want to take some trips, whatever, couple little girls, but you really invest the 20, you will not get dinged. It's called utilization. That's why I'm teaching y'all about business credit. So yes, you have interest, but if you can get to that point and you have that high volume of money, unless you're just a complete goofball, it won't really phase you. But great point mentioning interest, Rex. Do you Frank Ocean? Yes, best songs ever. We for real talking money here. I know Circle of Bosses. That's why I love it. That's why I love it. This is not even my first financial live, but Circle of Bosses. It's the energy. When I put out this energy, it's funny how people just come in here and get to talking and people get it. Of course, you have the trolls, because once you learn about the universe, anytime when we're talking finance, y'all, the chat is at a very high frequency. Anytime several people are at a high frequency, there's gonna be energies that come in here to block the shit. Whether it's trolls or whether I'm giving y'all some real life sauce, right? Whether it's trolls or whether it's lagging, anytime we talk real shit in here, the frequency is higher and they send motherfuckers to slow it down, whether it's lags or trolls. But we can get past that shit. But yeah, bro, real financial talk. Because I put out the intention and now the right people are coming in here and getting it. Stay on live. I might have to. Yo, Sauce, on God, bro. Big LLCs. Everybody in this motherfucker gonna be rich. Why would I gatekeep? Hello? I went from 10K in a month to scrubbing the floor at Castle. I don't wish that for any of y'all. And I'm a 6'5" nigga that got bad bitches. Imagine how that hurt my soul. For none of y'all. I want all y'all to be wealthy and getting it. I make minimum wage. I work at McDonald's. Well, motherfucker, you have income. You a final boss. We're talking about okay, you work at McDonald's? Okay. So that's not going to stop you from getting a Vanguard S&P 500. Do you live with your mom, motherfucker? That means you can save $10,000. That means you can make $2,000 passive off your McDonald's income. No excuse. You're a final boss. I'm 26. I helped my mom and dad get their LLC. Rainy Day, you're 26? Why I think you were a kid? My fault, Rainy Day. Okay, and Rainy Day got an LLC? I love that for you. My fault, Rainy Day. I didn't know. So many kids come in here. I didn't know you're 26. They be 26. I'm going to be back in 30 minutes. Don't go. I might have to. Hell yeah, on God, Landy. Circle of Bosses, man. You was thinking I didn't know. I thought you were. I'm not going to lie. I thought you were. I'm gaming, but all my friends call me gaming. That comment let me know you don't have any friends, but it's okay. We all got to start from square one sometime. Dang, Rain Day, you're 26? Okay, my fault. Shout out my grown people. I love my grown people. I think my boy Will went to sleep. If y'all don't know, I made an 11-year-old friend named Will, and everybody in chat was calling him a boss. He is bossy for an 11-year-old. He said he go to sleep when he want. He probably fell asleep, my 11-year-old friend. He said he go to sleep when he want. He got a black friend and a girlfriend. He's an 11. I'm a send him the 5. Stay on, Husta. I'm going to try, bro. I'm going to try to do like 30 more. Final boss, Will. You see Landy know Will? Will's 11 years old. But Will is bossy. I know because I was a boss kid. He talking about, I'm 11. I got a DoorDash account. I order what I want. I go to sleep when I want. I got a girlfriend and a black friend. Damn, Will, my fault, player. Dang, 11 years old. I know. But, some kids are bossed up. I know that. I was a real bossed up kid, chat. I was a real bossed up kid. I didn't really think about it until I was older, but I was a bossed up kid, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I didn't really start hanging around kids my age until I always hung around older. I hung around kids so much older, you would have been like, what the fuck? I didn't start hanging around kids my age until like my 20s consistently, or through basketball. I'm only 19. Man, you got the word in front of you, bro. You got it. In the 12th. But yeah, like when I'm 13, I'm hanging around. My neighbor named is a senior in high school, popular football player. He's 17. His brother, 19. And I'm 13 hanging around with them every day. So they're talking about cars. They're talking about working jobs, making $40K a year. And I'm 13. So my whole world is different. That's why when I told you I was 13 years old with the Virgin Mobile flip in the pocket full of 20s, amongst my 13-year-old friends, that was crazy. But I hang around niggas 19, 16, 17. Everybody got money. I'm not hanging around with 13-year-olds with all this money on me. All my 13-year-old friends were broke. But when I'm 13 with a pocket full of money and all my partners them is 19 and 14. Y'all want to know how? I'm going to get to the chat 1 second. The first time I ever got handcuffed, chat, the first time I ever been in handcuffs, I was 13 years old. And you wanna know why? Because I got caught up doing some dumb shit with my friend that was 15 who was driving on a permit. I didn't hang out with kids my age. The first time I was ever handcuffed, 13, I was hanging around with my 15-year-old friend and we was driving around and we hit a mailbox. I didn't hang around with kids my age. Whole childhood, I was always the shorty with the older niggas, but they knew I got money, they knew I got girls, and they knew I was mature. I didn't hang around kids my age till my 20s, bro. Legit, till 20s. Excuse me, chat. You gonna get into politics? It's my pursuit when I'm older. That's why you know, Rex. That's why you know so much about finance. Because if anybody knows anything about finance, it's motherfucking politicians. That's why politicians be rich as hell and nobody can explain their wealth. Rex, that's no surprise. Nah, bro. I want to get into entertainment. I want to use my entertainment money to invest very aggressively. So when all the fellow entertainers are, I want to be, chat, I want to be very rich, but it's not for bad reasons. I want to be very rich because I really want to help a lot of people. I want to do a lot of stuff for the hood all across America, and I know the real hoods. I know where the real hoods are, chat. I live in the south side of Chicago. I know the real hoods. Baltimore, Detroit, Memphis, Arkansas. I want to be rich not just for me and power and girls. No, I really want to help a lot of people. And me being somebody that's really from the hood, I'm not going to, hey, here at Boys and Girls Club, take 500. No, I want to go to the trenches, the worst neighborhoods. 63rd, O Block. I want to pull up at O Block, get all the kids basketballs, schools, and gym memberships. Hand-to-hand type shit. I don't want to just give money off. That's what a lot of rich people do. One of the reasons I want to be really rich because I want to hand-to-hand, not Mr. Beast. I'm going to give water in Africa. How about you help give water in Flint first, bitch? I'm Mr. Beast. Water in Africa. That's all you can fucking do. Build them a school. Talking about some Mr. Beast fucking water. Get the fuck out of here. Rich people don't know, because you know why? Mr. Beast went to private school. So he don't know the hood. So how is he going to know who the fuck to help with all this money? Mr. Beast went to private school. Look it up. Slim ain't go to private school. So when I get my money, I'm going to know who to help directly and where to go. Yeah, I appreciate the water, Mr. Beast, in Africa. But motherfucker, it's niggas on the American soil that could use a tenth of that. So I don't want to fucking hear it. My bad, y'all. I'm ranting. You had thinking as big as a child. That's a blessing. Vacation, prison, child. What the F, Sam? Yeah, I always thought big. I just didn't know the details, because my family is foreign and my family as a whole is very financially illiterate. So a lot of this sauce I acquired was in the last 5 years. I always had the ambition, but the details is where I struggle. Now that I got details, it's over with. Final boss Slim, I knew was that dude. Appreciate it, bro. You gonna be the next boss. I'm telling you. I might have the knowledge, but you got youth and time on your side. So if I can give you as much knowledge as I can, I want you to be powerful, bro. Especially because you supported me. I want you to be powerful. So you next. I want to fix buildings. I want to feed the homeless, my neighbors. I want to better black excellence. On God, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I feel you, fam. Help my friends, giving them game on money, and now they all come to me with money questions. It feels good. Thank you. I like that, bro. I always preach in here, circle of bosses. If your friends, number one, it's a good thing that your friends are asking, because you got, especially now with social media and brain rot, you got a lot of goofball people that don't even give a fuck. So if your friends are actually asking questions, it's already a good sign. Because I was around a lot of people, even now that I'm preaching this stuff, when I start preaching stuff like this, people leave the chat, and it says 2 people in here. I don't care. It's always like that. When I'm doing goofball shit and cussing people out and having fun, oh, the chat's filled up. I'll get to talking finances, everybody leaves. I don't change, motherfucker. I don't switch it up. The bosses is who I want. The people that stays is who I want to hear. Those are the ones who are either going to support, or if they have the in they have the inquisitiveness to want to learn, you're eventually going to have money, and then supporting is going to be nothing. It'd be the motherfuckers that don't want to learn and then don't got it. Then you got to go. Like, I can't do nothing for you. You know what I'm saying? At least, so the fact that your friends are coming to you means that there's a spark. I've been around a lot of people who didn't have no fucking spark. You know what I mean? So W, get your friends on. If you guys get powerful together, I'm telling you, man, there's nothing like us. Have you seen, guys, I spend a lot of time working at the club. I've been a DJ, I've been a promoter, I've been a security at a club, right? I've been all three. So I've seen the power of powerful, and it's not, everybody don't gotta be a man, but I've seen the power of powerful individuals walking into a room. If you understand how one powerful person can walk in the room and it can kind of shake the room. But when a group of powerful people walk in a room, it changes everything. And especially when they're together, it changes everything. That's why I preach circle of bosses. When you watch, I've seen, guys that are well off walking to the club and they get girls. When it's four or three well off guys, when you watch the way the women will just swarm, I'm telling you, circle of bosses is a powerful thing. And it's not just about girls. Yeah, y'all can do more in the world, but I'm just telling you, the effect of having a team of bosses on the same accord is very powerful. And that's why I come on live to create. I don't come in here to yap and do goofy shit. Yeah, I roast trolls and it's fun, but I'm really trying to create an ecosystem in a circle of bosses. That's the goal. That's the goal. That's honestly why I do this shit. Because YouTube can do this and that. Any platform control me. What they can't control is a network of bosses. They can't do shit about that. A network of bosses, they can't do shit. And a network of bosses, they can't fucking cancel me either. America is healing day by day. If I have a circle of bosses, yeah, I can say some wild shit. And y'all know my mouth. If you're new here, as you can see, I don't have the best filter. I can probably get canceled at any time. If I have a circle of bosses, you're not canceling shit. My tribe is 1,000 to 10,000 people that got it. And it might be partially because of information they got from me. Who the fuck gonna cancel me? That's another reason I want to create a circle of bosses. Who the fuck gonna cancel me? I got a circle of bosses. Who the fuck? I got a circle of bosses. When I went broke, chat, I really evaluated, damn, I was just playing around with 10,000, 20,000, bought a charger cash. And then I go broke in 6 months. Yeah, a lot of that was me. A lot of that's family betrayal. I had upwards over $10,000 stolen from a joint inheritance account. I take accountability for that. That's my discretion, right? But what I also take accountability for is when I had 45K disposable, when I had 11K in Bitcoin. I take accountability for not being around bosses. I was around yes men, yes women, goofy family members, goofy friends, and I take full accountability. Yes, I had over $10,000 worth of value stolen from me by a day one family member from an inheritance account. Yes, I made dumb decisions like buying a charger cash. Yes, I made dumb decisions like living in a hotel in Vegas for 3 months, smoking the finest of weed every day, enjoying life. What I take accountability for is not hanging around bosses, because if I had one or two boss friends, I would never reach rock bottom. And reaching rock bottom fucking hurts. When you don't got nowhere to run and nobody to save you, it fucking hurts. All right? That's why I preach circle bosses so adamantly, because I know how it really gets when you hit rock bottom and you ain't got no bosses to pull you the fuck back up. That's why I'm so fucking serious, chat. And I'm not joking when I say that. This is a motherfucker that lived this shit. I know how real it is when you hit rock bottom and when you look up for an arm to pull you up, When you hit rock bottom and you look up for an arm to pull you up, and it ain't no bosses to pull you up, that shit will change the way how you view who the fuck is around you. That's why I'm so adamant about circle of bosses. No one, bro. This circle large as fuck for sure. That's what it's all about. I don't come here just to entertain. Nah, I'd rather build a circle of bosses. I don't care if it's 5 of us. 5 bosses is very powerful in the world. I don't care if it's 3 of us. 3 bosses is very powerful in the fucking world. I'm not coming here to entertain trolls and fair weather fans and 12-year-olds. No, circle of bosses. That's the goal. We familiar on God. You are the product of 5 people you are around. Around YNs all the time, you gonna be around. You gonna be a YN. Around people who talk money all the time, you gonna know money. On God, bro. On God, I'm creating it, bro. That's one thing. One thing I've always been good at. What I've gotten better at is who I'm around. And you know, some people are more receptive of energy. I'm very receptive of energy, chat. That's one thing I know as I gotten older. I know some people believe in astrology, some people don't. I'm a Pisces. Pisces sun, Sagittarius moon, Gemini rising if you're into it. But I be knowing the energy I be around, whether I want to or not, whether I'm subconscious or not, I have enough awareness to know, damn, I kind of feed off who I'm around. When I'm around, just like you said, we familiar, rest in fact, on God. When I'm around the hood niggas, I be on extra hood shit. When I'm around the get money college guys, I'm and you'd be surprised. You do kind of feed off who you're around. I know me especially, I really do. So I gotta have excellent discernment with my network because I know, even if it's on a subconscious level, when you see your boy working on trading all day, and you see your boy constantly talking finance, you're gonna be on that. When your boy always talking about, hey man, such and such got jumped. Hey man, did you hear about, oh man, I like this new gun. Hey bro, you like the FNN or you like the Glock? It's cool to talk about guns, but every fucking day, hey man, I like that new 223 with the. But then you got, environment, bro. Environment's everything. Can I ask you if it's wrong to think that you're smarter or better than a lot of dumbass shallow people to be a narcissist? I don't know, because being smart is a blessing. Being smart is masculine. Intelligence is a masculine virtue, right? Of course, there's a toxic masculinity. Toxic masculinity, man. We like Glock, but obviously, Langer, you know something? We men, we gotta protect ourselves. Protect yourself. Of course we love Glocks. Glocks over at FNN any day. But damn, I don't want to be talking about my partner and them every day. The situation come up. Of course we like them Glockies. No safeties on them things, you know what I'm saying? We don't want them Tauruses jamming up on you when it's game time, but but not every day. When the conversation come up to talk about that, yeah, we bosses, we gotta protect ourselves. You need to be well versed in that. You need to know how to unload a clip, unload a magazine. You need to, we need to know that's part of being a boss. But every day, that's for the gangsters to talk about or the wannabe gangsters. The bosses, you need to know this stuff, but we don't need to talk about it every day. But is it wrong? Is it wrong to think you're smarter? Sometimes it's not wrong or right to think you're smarter. Sometimes you're just smarter. Jim, money, and network. Yeah, sometimes you're just smarter. And you can't feel insecure about being smarter. I'm smart, but I work really hard on my intellect. I know I'm smart, but I work really hard to be smarter. So I don't never feel bad about being smarter. If people are dumb or shallow, it's on them. And I feel like, yeah, I can't feel bad about that. We're in the age of information. We're in the age of AI. Well, if you're dumb, you should probably be very good at using AI. If you're dumb, ChatGPT should be your best friend. But if you're dumb and you're not trying, and if you're dumb, or if you're dumb, and this is the people I really don't like. If you're dumb and you're in your feelings about somebody wanting to intellectually strive, you have to get away from it. If somebody's dumb, okay, a lot of people are dumb, but like, okay, you can be dumb, but like, what's your emotional intelligence? Are you dumb but gonna be jealous of my intellect or even jealous of my intellectual pursuit? Because sometimes a dumb motherfucker, they won't even be jealous that you're smarter than them. They'll be mad that you're trying to learn. Unfortunately, I've run into that. You also got to know money and business on God. Gym, money, and network, yeah. But some motherfuckers are dumb And you know, they'll be mad that of your intellectual pursuit. Those are the worst. Some people will be jealous that you're smart, but some people, why are you trying to learn? Why are you? I had a real nasty ass B in my life. I had a nasty ass B in my life, and anytime I tried to strive to be better, it was always some negative shit. Why do you want to study? Why you study? You don't want to watch Love and Hip Hop? Boy, you ain't never gonna be rich. Watching all that, you just need to watch Love and Hip Hop. Why do you always want to? She used to get on me because I used to want to eat healthy. I cut that girl off like a bad habit so quick. This girl was so ratchet and bad for me. She used to be like, she used to get on me for eating Panda Express. Why do you like all that healthy stuff? You don't want to go to Popeyes? Cut her off like a bad habit. It's who you around, chat. Some people will literally try to make you feel bad for improving your life. This girl we used to get into arguments because we both want to eat, and I would always suggest something healthy. This girl used to get mad at me. You don't want Popeyes? You always want to eat something healthy. Don't let nobody motherfucking make you feel bad about wanting to improve your life. Whether it's your health, whether it's your wealth, or whether it's your intellect. And if somebody's like that, get the fuck away. I cut that girl off and I've been thriving ever fucking since. I literally was dealing with a B that used to get on me and be like, why you always want to eat healthy food? Bitch, because I want to look good and live long? We used to get in arguments. You don't want to just go to Popeyes and get the strawberry biscuit? Come on, man. I'm always scared that I'm going to think I'm smart and I'll never get smarter, so I'll tell myself I'm smarter. My worst fear is being mediocre. So true. They ain't us because they ain't us. On God. Bojangles better than Papa. I miss Bojangles. I'm in Chicago. We really got them. Bojangles really the South. But when I was in Georgia, I loved some Bojangles. Yes, sir. That little gravy on the biscuit. Ooh-wee. I know North Carolina got a lot of Bojangles. Because many a time I had to drive through North Carolina. But I miss Bojangles. We don't got it in Chicago. Never. And Rex. Louisiana. Debbie, Louisiana. Also a dude from Louisiana, Landy True. Okay, for sure, for sure. I love that, man. Y'all work in the chat. Get to know each other, man. Y'all 19 and 18. Y'all both got a boss mindset. Circle of bosses, man. Let's do it. Step up to each other, man. Rock with each other. I love that. But, yeah. About, because of course, we're all smart in the chat. So we're all, if you're in here, you probably have more intellect than the average person, right? If you can resonate with what I'm saying and you're digesting this and everything. So, I know I'm smart as well, but the way I look at it is that I'm smart, but I have a humble mind. The problem with intelligence is when you get an intellectual entitlement, thinking that you know everything, thinking that you can't learn, and thinking that you can't learn from another person. And you know, being smart, like I was trolling in the chat. I was saying I'm smart. I was the kid in the hood that went to the magnet school for a little bit. So I said magnet classes and whooping asses. That was really my life. Magnet classes and whooping asses. So I've always, even though I've been smart, I think playing sports helped me learn that, like, number one, you need to learn from people. And number two, there's always somebody smarter than you. Be an intellect, but also be intellectually humble. I am for sure intellect. I know I'm smarter than the majority of people that I run across in life. And that's not saying I'm a genius, but a lot of people ain't smart, y'all. They're saying that that's just reality. A lot of people aren't smart. And I know I'm smarter than a lot of people that I run into. However, I'm also intellectually humble enough to know that I don't know everything and that I can learn something from somebody who's at a much lower intellectual level than me, because that's just the way information works. I'm smart, but I'm smart enough to know that I don't know everything, and I'm smart enough to learn from someone else or like an AI. You know what I'm saying? Like, what did Einstein say? Didn't Einstein say I'm smart enough to know that I know nothing at all? I'm very much a smart person who is on that accord. I am smart enough to know that I know nothing, if that makes sense. If you're smart, you'll probably understand that. I think Einstein said that. I agree. I'm smart, but I'm smart enough to know that in the grand scheme, I know nothing. If that makes sense. Let me get back to my chat. I'm from North Carolina. Bojangles was the shit. Oh, I miss Bojangles so bad. I'm in Chicago, but every time I'm in the A, it's not good for you. I'm trying to watch my figure, but Bojangles, put a little gravy on that biscuit, baby. Ooh, wee. Stop. Y'all gonna make me show my inner big back. I'm trying to hide it. Where you from in NC, bro? Wisdom is just as important. Wisdom is so valuable. I'm telling the chat, if chat, y'all don't know, I was somebody that made 10,000 in a month, and then 6 months later, my big 6'5", 250-pound ass is bending over the grill at White Castle with the steam blowing in my face. Motherfuckers looking at me like a freak show. What is this big tall dude flipping burgers? They didn't know I made 10,000 6 months before. How do you go from $10,000 in a month to flipping burgers being the tall 6'5" freak show at White Castle right in the middle of the grill from not having wisdom? So wisdom is valuable. That's why I like spreading and teaching the youngest. Blessings from Toronto. W Toronto. Mayana. Mayana, are you a lady? It's a lady in the chat? You gotta meet my boy Super Gang. Super Gang's from Toronto too. W Mayana. Welcome. Wasn't Ellington, but mainly Raleigh area. W Raleigh, that's bottom colleges. No, that was Socrates. Humility and thirst for knowledge is beautiful. W, okay, W Mayana, you know something. Okay, I'm gonna look that up. Yeah, I'm very smart, but I'm also smart enough to know that I know nothing. You know, and being smart, I've ran into many smart people that be on an intellectual high horse. I'm a smart guy, but I'm never on an intellectual high horse. I can learn something from a fucking kid that's 3 years old who can make me look at something in a totally different light. And I know that. Exactly. Intellectually humble. You have to. And the smartest people are like that, you know? The smartest, successful people are like that. There's a lot of smart people. I'm not going to say there's certain industries where you get smart people, but they're the know-it-alls. I won't say anything. Tech! Excuse me. There's certain industries where some smart people are, oh, I know everything. I'm intellectual high horse. Those are some of the worst people. The real bosses and final bosses are intellects, but they're intellectually humble as well. Why do you think that, I'm gonna get back to my chat, but why do y'all think Blockbuster went out of business? Big Blockbuster, here comes Netflix. You know why Big Blockbuster, millions of dollars a year, dominate in the game rental and movie rental? Because some intellectual high horse on the board said, we don't need to be worried about streaming. We have this under control. Now they're out of fucking business and Netflix took over. Yeah, somebody was on an intellectual high horse. Why did Blockbuster go out of business? Why did new Netflix and Redbox take over? Because a motherfucker was on an intellectual high horse and didn't listen to the 18-year-old intern that said, hey, y'all should invest in streaming. Somebody was on a high horse. How did Blockbuster, a multi-million-dollar business that was thriving for years, go out of business? Somebody was on a high horse. If you want to be a boss, don't be on no intellectual high horse. Be intellectually humble. I'm very intellectually humble. I'm smart, but I'm intellectually humble. I'm going to give this woman 16 years of my life, and she's going to have my baby. Okay. Word, I'm from CLT. W Charlotte. Yes, W Miami. We are tall in here. I'm 6'3". W 6'3", I'm 6'5". 5'11". You up there. That's way above average. What up, Celestial Scales? I think I remember you. I know that I'm nothing. Socrates, not Einstein. I learned that in philosophy class last year. I'm in law school. W Miami Law School. You see, y'all? You see what we're attracting? I told y'all, law of attraction intent. Before we had kids in here, I get to talking finance. We got Landy. Landy's finna start a fashion business. Rex finna be a politician. Mayana in law school. You see what happens? You see why I kick the trolls out? I'd rather be hanging around 4 bosses than trying to entertain 11 losers all day. Or whatever, 25 losers. And they want, hey man, eat a roach. Hey man, eat a spider. Circle of bosses. We got law school, future politician, future fashion owner, and me, final boss entertainer. You see? The right people, y'all. The right people. I love this. I love this for us. Happy Easter, 5W. Sup? Blockbuster is such a memory. Ronaldo or Messi? Ronaldo. I know, but Blockbuster, exactly. You remember Blockbuster? How major was Blockbuster? Blockbuster was everything. Trolls deserve silence on the block. I know, Mayana. Mayana, if you put, I want to subscribe. All my day ones, Rex too. If y'all put GGs or gang under a short video, I want to sub back. Because the people that really interact and are going places, I want to make sure I sub back and be able to support y'all as well. So if y'all put GGs, that's like a little code. Around my church, you'll see a bunch of people put GGs. Those are the people I want to make my day one. So Mayana, Rex, Landy's already part of the gang. F the haters, I know. Landy's already part of the gang. If y'all put GG's, I can follow y'all because I want to keep up with y'all. Y'all are going places. We got a politician, future fashion owner, future lawyer, especially Mayana on the lawyer tip, because Mayana, when these streaming deals, I'm gonna need somebody to review that paperwork. I'm gonna need somebody to review that paperwork, make sure ain't nobody try to rip off. I know a lot, but any boss, because I'm trying to create a circle of bosses. Yeah, if you want to be a boss, you better get in good with lawyers because bosses do deals. And Mayana will tell you, along with Final Boss, letting you know final bosses, our bosses in general, you're going to be doing a lot of work with your lawyer because those business deals are going to have to be looked over. All them rappers, oh yeah, I'm signing. Yeah, Unc them done been ripped off like that. Any business deal, when Kick or Twitch, hey, 65 Slim, we're going to give you this money. You better believe a lawyer is going to be reviewing my shit. I'm Final Boss. I got you, Mayana, you know. Mayana know what's up. Law school, she know what's up, and I'm teaching y'all this. You hang around with Final Boss, you learn this. A lot of people in this chat are gonna get deals. When you get a deal, you better have a lawyer review your shit. And that's common practice for lawyers. Mayana know. Mayana also, am I pronouncing your name right? But she know. It's an ecosystem. I'm telling you, we're attracting the right people. It smelled like popcorn all the time. I really missed us. I know. Blockbuster, but that's what I'm using to just go back to the intellectual high horse. Blockbuster could have pivoted and still have been thriving. Blockbuster could have still been thriving. What happened? Whoever was on their board of directors, their board of shareholders, the motherfucker was stubborn. Because I know somebody mentioned streaming and the motherfucker was stubborn. That's why you can't be on an intellectual high horse. And here comes Netflix. Now Netflix is running to this day. What happened to Blockbuster? Mayana, you know, Blockbuster was huge. Blockbuster was the alpha. They couldn't adapt. Why couldn't they adapt? Somebody was stubborn. They could have easily pivoted to streaming. They would have been here. Now they're out of business. Be smart, but be intellectually humble because there's always going to be some new shit to learn. There's always going to be some new shit to learn. And being stubborn, our intellectual high horse, you will lose money. How much money did Blockbuster lose? Oh, they're out of business. They could have trumped Netflix 20 years ago. If you would have lined up Blockbuster stocks and Netflix stocks 20 years, not 20, because 20 years ago, 2006. Let's say 25 years ago. If you would have said, hey, would you rather invest $100,000 in Blockbuster or Netflix? Everybody would have invested in Blockbuster. But somebody at Blockbuster said, we don't need to worry about streaming. We got our VHS, we're good. Now they're out of business. Be intellectually humble, chat, no matter how smart you are. You are loved, my friend. Thank you. Just gave you a sub, sweetie. Have a blessed night. I have to go to sleep. I'm finishing my research paper in the morning. I just want to submit it early. Don't let me stop you from greatness, Mayana. I appreciate your time here. I love having ladies in the chat, especially intellectual lady of substance. I appreciate your kind words and time. You have a good one. I'll catch you next time. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. Just the ignorance, man. Go, Mayana. You got it. Yeah, I know she a lawyer. Y'all better be nice. Y'all better be nice. My boss is in the chat because we going to need somebody to review them contracts. Thank you for sure, Mayana. You a real one. You're always welcome back, and I'm going to remember you the next time you pull up. Because anybody that comes in here with good energy, good intention and adding value to the conversation, whether it's through positive energy, through likes, through interactions, we all treat you great. Super Gang, you're leaving before you could have met Mayana. Mayana's from Toronto. She's the lawyer, Super Gang. You came late. I got my Toronto, but she's leaving, though. She got work. So, Super Gang, you got to come next time. Somebody from Toronto, a very nice Toronto law school girl came in here. You got to catch her next time, Super Gang. You shouldn't have left. You shouldn't have left. You shouldn't have left, Super Gang. You missed my Toronto lawyer friend. She just left. Yo, what up, Landy? Super Gang, welcome back. Damn it, I know, Super Gang. You wanted to leave, brother. Little pretty Toronto lawyer came in here. Shouldn't have left. Is she fine? It don't matter if she's fine. She's in law school. It's about her mind. You worry about if she's fine. You thinking the wrong way, brother. She in law school. That's real value. Snooze, you lose. I'll tell you. Super Gang, you should be here, bro. Super Gang, you should have been here, bro. Same city as you. Come on, Super Gang. I told you, my chat an ecosystem. We here. My boy, 11-year-old final boss Will came in here with no subscribers. Now he got subscribers. We calling him boss. My boy Landy in here making contacts. We having lawyers come in here while we talking finance. Oh man, snooze you lose, brother. But welcome back though, man. Man, I'm giving y'all the encore, y'all. My back hurt. I've been on 160 minutes, chat. Chat. I'm giving y'all all I got, chat. I'm giving y'all all I got, chat. I do gotta eat, chat. But I love this. Whenever I get because this is the energy I want. We got 4 people, but the fact that we got a future politician, Super Gang, asked a lot of good questions, trying to learn. We got Landy starting a business. You got me, final boss, trying to grow streaming and use my stream money to, become a master investor and finance guy, but eventually to get back. This is what I want. And you see how a lawyer comes in here because it's intention. Yeah, I'm real smart on business, but I'm also real smart on energy, chat. When you have the right intention, things will arise. Landy back on that grind too, for sure. How does a lawyer, how does a girl in law school just stroll in here of all the people, of all the special ed people and the trolls? You know why? Because it's intention, chat. I know a lot about business, but I know a lot about energy too. When you put out the right intention, good things happen. You think you can do business credit stuff in Canada? Meant to be, exactly. I'm not sure, but I think so because Canada's so close. Canada probably definitely has a credit system. You want to look into that. I'm not sure, but it's so close, probably. Meant to be is exactly intention. That's why, if you guys can donate, it goes a long way. But I don't trip off the donation, you know what I'm saying? Landy did 5. Super Gang did $1. Super Gang, did you do the 5? Super Gang, you said if you didn't, it's fine. But I never pressed about the amount. It's the intention because yes, I know business, and yes, I'm smart, like I'm saying, intellectual. I also very well from a quantum level and a metaphysical level, from an astrological level. So just the intention of a donation means more to me than the actual funds of the donation, because I know what the intent is. Intention is powerful. There were kids in here when we're talking about dumb shit and kids in the chat. When I made the intent to talk about finance, it's funny how people that are financially versed and in law school come in here. It's intention. Intention is powerful, chat. It's besides the money, intention is very powerful. When you have your mind set, I'm gonna lose this weight. I'm gonna lose this weight. I'm gonna lose this weight. Intention, and then you put action about intention. I didn't know Rex was gonna come in here knowing finance. I didn't know a girl in law school was gonna come in here with kind words and good energy. No, I didn't know that. What I had is the intention, and then I put the action by turning on my camera. So besides the money, chat, intention is powerful. How did all this happen? Intention and action, chat. So yeah, we do. Yeah, I'm business smart and savvy, but I'm spiritually and energetically smart and savvy too. I advise them to do the same because, trust me, the richest people like Elon, yeah, Elon's super smart, but that motherfucker Elon knows a lot about energy. Elon knows a lot about energy. I don't know Canada at all. Me too. Learn the real bosses. Like, okay, you can learn about money and be a boss, but once you really learn energy, these big, the people playing with the bees and the 100, they know energy. Oh, that's the other side of the game. They know energy, they know astrology. They say that astrology isn't for millionaires, it's for billionaires. You know why? Because if people say astrology is fake, astrology is not fake. The basis of the teaching was fake. Your sun sign, I'm a Pisces, I'm a Leo, I'm a Gemini. That's your sun sign. It's a lot more than that. You have a moon sign, rising sign, a Venus sign, a Mars sign. It gives details to what girls you like. It gives details to your work ethic. They said astrology is a billionaire game. You know why? Because astrology is energy. So learn energy. Learn how it works. Learn the energy of your attention. Learn the power of what you pay attention to. Learn the power of your intention. The money shit is good, but the next level of final boss is learning about energy and how to manipulate it. Because final bosses like Elon, Elon real smart with the tech and all that, but Elon definitely knows energy. And me knowing energy and watching his moves, that motherfucker knows a lot more than what he says about energy. Trust me. Elon has a lot of metaphysical knowledge alongside the tech. Remember when we was kids and thought all grown-ups was smart and next level, and we grown up and realized most of them. Oh God, I used to think some adults were the smartest motherfuckers on, but I was always a smart kid. But I'm not even gonna lie, chat. Let me read y'all chats and I'll give y'all what I got. Thoughts on uptick of tortas getting pregnant. My boy pregnant in the past. I'm not gonna lie, some of them tortas, shit, when you bend them over, they be looking alright. Keeping it a beat. Some of them tortas got that thing on them. I ain't gonna lie, if you caught me down bad with some raging testosterone, I'd give a torta business. Some of them be looking alright from a right angle. I'm a Libra. I know that's all. Well, Libras, you see, Libra's cool. Okay, if y'all want to get into it, Google Cafe Astrology. You have to know, if you really want to know, if you want to learn the real deal astrology, you need to look up your birth chart. And you have to know your birth time. If you don't know your birth time, forget about it. Either ask your parents or look up your birth certificate. Find out your birth time, go to Cafe Astrology, put in your birth time, and that's the real astrology. That's when you find out who you really are. But you being a Libra, I can tell your social skills are good. Libras usually have excellent social skills, and I can just tell by the way you communicate and the way you interact. It doesn't surprise me. And also, Libras dominate fashion. So you wanting to get into fashion, now that I know you're a Libra, now I really want you to invest in that because that's where you guys dominate. Libras dominate fashion. Every Libra guy I know is the flyest in the group. Every Libra girl I know is the flyest in the group. So me, just like that, me knowing the energy of Libra, I don't know. I'm learning you, but you saying that explains a lot. And me knowing that you want to get into fashion as a Libra, me knowing what I know about astrology, I would tell you to step on the gas because you're stepping into something that's going to be very easy for you compared to most other people. That's what I can tell you about that. Being a Libra going into fashion, you're headed in the right direction. That's like you know what I'm saying? That's like a Pisces going into creativity. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a one up. I mean, you say you're a big businessman, but it's not showing. Okay, I'm not talking to you. We got real intellects in the chat. Turns out I can only do $2. I sent it though. It's all good, bro. It's the intention. It's the intention, bro. I don't know my birth time. You can find it out on your birth certificate or ask your parent. But look up your birth chart. Go to Cafe Astrology, put in your birth time because you need to learn your moon sign. Your moon sign is like your emotions. Because I noticed I'm a Pisces. Everybody says Pisces, and girls love to say that. You're emotional. You're so emotional. You're so emotional, Pisces. Oh, I was adopted. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. I want to see how you can find it. You could probably find your birth. If you really dig, you could probably find it, bro. But you do need to know your birth time. Also, Super Gang, I appreciate you, bro. $2 is cool. It's the intention. It's the fact that you're supporting. And $2 will also get you on the it'll get you on the gifter list. So you're gonna be second and third. I appreciate that, Super Gang. Nah. The fact that you're donating to the cause means a lot, bro. Real shit. Real shit. Even if it means a lot. My documents are sealed. Okay. So it might be harder, but you can find it. But yeah, people say, oh, Pisces, especially girls, you're sensitive. Baby, I have a Sagittarius moon. The way you emotionally deal with stuff is your moon sign. So my emotions are. That's why when people come up here and roast me, why don't you care that people roast you? Because I have a Sagittarius moon. The filter of my emotions is heat. So rather than if I was like a Pisces moon, I'll probably take the comments and trolls way more emotional. I'm a Sagittarius moon. I take it with a grain of salt. Like emotional field is like fire. So it's like I don't cry about stuff. I either get mad or I get heated. Or that's why when I do these rants, I'm so passionate. That's the fire. When I talk about my broke days and you see me passionate, that's the fire. I'm emotionally fiery. People say, you're a Pisces, you're so sensitive. So why in a lot of these relationships, it be the girls crying? Your sun is your personality, how you come off. But your emotions and how you do. Yeah, I'm the same way, for sure, for sure. Daddy LeBron, calm down, Freaky Frog. Learn your moon sign. When I learned my moon sign, I was like, because girls be like, oh, Pisces, they so emotional. And then, you know how many girls have told me that I'm the meanest Pisces they ever met? They say, wow, you're a Pisces? Several girls have said you're the meanest Pisces I ever met. Because I have a Sagittarius moon. Because I don't, rather than get sad, I'm going to either get angry or very sarcastic. Sagittarius is intellectual. I intellectualize my feelings. So where another Pisces with a water moon is gonna get sad and cry, I'm gonna say, why the fuck? My Sag moon says, why the fuck am I having these feelings? Why the fuck am I feeling this emotion? And then I analyze it and break it down. I don't get emotional and start crying. If I'm feeling an emotion, I will analyze the fuck out of emotion before I express that emotion. Like if there's a girl I like and I see her hug a guy, before I get jealous, even when I start feeling jealous, I will analyze like, yo, why the fuck am I feeling jealous? That's the way my emotions work, God. So if you really want to learn how you emotionally filter shit, find your moon sign. It'll be night and day. The moon sign also represents your mother. My moon sign is Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the traveler. Guess what? My mama wasn't born in America. Wow. Oh, it's getting spooky. Your moon represents your mom. My moon is Sagittarius. My mom was not born in America. Is this astrology just some made up shit? How the fuck? Sagittarius is the traveler. Overseas. It also represents your mother. Where's your mom born? Nigeria. Nigeria. So your moon sign gives you context to your mother as well. If you have a Capricorn moon, your mom's probably more of the bossier archetype. If you have a Cancer moon or a Pisces moon, your mom's probably more of the loving archetype. If you have an Aries moon, your mom is probably more of the firm love. Your mom might cuss you out but love you if your mom has an Aries moon or a fire moon. So once I learn all this stuff, keep thinking it's fake. Yeah, if you just go off your sun sign, it's not going to make sense. Learn your moon sign and your rising sign and prepare to be freaked out. Astrology is very real. To each his own, though. If you don't want to learn it and you just say to hell with it, hey, but once you start really deep diving into astrology, once you start learning your moon sign, it becomes more scientifical, right? Especially with girls. Especially when you tie astrology into the type of girls you're dealing with. Yeah, when I found out I had a Venus in Aries, as a man, your Venus sign is the type of... I have Venus in Aries. So why the fuck do I keep liking these hot rock star girls? And that I know aren't good for me, but they just... Why do I keep liking bottle girls, strippers, OnlyFans girls? I'm Venus in Aries. I like girls that are hot. The girls that are conservative and librarians, I tend to not pay them that much attention. Oh, Venus and Aries, yeah, the hot girls, the bottle girls, the it girls. Those are the girls that catch my eye. But knowing that, I can filter that out. Ross, he ain't doing this for money. It's for education. I'm not even paying attention to Ross. I'm going to block Ross. I'm not even going to read what he said, but Ross is just broke. Like I say, it's frequency. You see how y'all understand what I'm saying, but somebody like that just wants to argue and... Trust me, shit like that is to distract us. We got a high frequency. How'd you get your credit score up? Give me 1 second. When we got a high frequency chat, they're going to send people in here to disturb us. I didn't even listen to nothing Ross said. You see how people come in the chat spamming Jesus? It's because we're at a high frequency, y'all. I see this happen to people. I was watching a TikTok and people were gaming and they started talking about like energy and life, and then everybody's game started lagging. You think the system like us talking about this shit? You think the YouTube algorithm like us talking about this shit, or would they rather a black man be smoking weed, complaining about my baby mama doing a backflip? You think they want me doing this? Went to church today. W Church. Love God. Love God. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm a Christian, and I'm a firm believer in Christianity, but the way I look at astrology, I don't look at astrology as religion. I look at astrology as science. Because at the end of the day, we're on Earth, and as much as we love Earth, Earth has an energy. Okay, chat? Earth has an energy, and we are in a solar system. We get so caught up in the physical realm and thinking it's just Earth. There's not Earth. That's why you see the sun. You see the sun every day. The sun is very far. You see the moon every day. The moon's very far. And guess what? It's not just those two. So you don't think the energy of Mars is affecting us on Earth? You don't think the energy of Jupiter is affecting us on Earth? Yet the moon can be a full moon and it can affect how the waves... Have you been around the ocean on a full moon? Why are the waves so crazy during a full moon? How can this entity millions of miles away affect the energy on Earth? So you don't think the energy on Mars can affect the Earth? You don't think the energy of Jupiter can affect the Earth? When the moon can affect the oceans here? Hello? Hello? Make it make sense. The moon ain't that big compared to Jupiter. You don't think the energy of Jupiter can affect the energy on Earth when the little baby moon, that's nothing compared to the sun, that's nothing compared to Saturn, can affect the energy on Earth? Hello? It's a lot of, you better learn energy. Energy is real. I look at astrology like science. It's not religion for me. It's more, for me, it's science. Because if pay attention to the ocean during a full moon. Pay attention to the ocean. Anybody lives near the ocean? You know, during the full moon, that ocean going crazy. How? The moon's all the way, how? Because it's all energy. It's all energy. The energy of Venus affect Earth. The energy of Mars affect Earth. And this is not me preaching astrology. This is science. This is science. Jupiter got many moons, so does Saturn, for real, for real. Hey, Jesus died for your sins. He loves you. Thanks. Thanks for reiterating that for me. I got a question. Ask away. All right. Yeah, I'm going to do 2 more minutes and I got to go, chat. We're well over 2 hours, chat. I'm going on 3 hours fucking around with y'all. But this has been one of my best lives, man. We got lawyers, future politicians, future fashion owners, 11-year-old bosses that order DoorDash. I love it. All right, chat, 2 more minutes. I got to go. Unrelated, DeAndre Jordan's still playing. I love that for him. And he still looks very good, too. That boy's still jumping out the gym. Damn, too bad. I was enjoying I know, but, bro, I've been on. Listen, my timer right now is 175. Somebody break that down. That's 180 is 3 hours, and I did an hour before this. You know what I'm saying? So, the more y'all support, the more I can be on. Y'all so support the Streamlabs. If you can do Cash App, support. Because, y'all, I'm such a natural at this. I would love to do this full time. We get a capture card, I can game. You know, the more we get to this ecosystem, the more I can be on. But, like I said, I'm literally missing money being here with y'all. But when the chat is high frequency, I don't mind doing an encore. I'm supposed to be off hours ago. Funny how Ben Simmons still a free agent. I know. One thing I know, as being a baller and now I'm coming up as a businessman, the NBA is a lot of politics. Ben Simmons should be in the NBA, but skill-wise, yes. But me understanding that the NBA is a lot of politics and how Jaden Ivey speaks out on LGBTQ and how, you know, Jaden Ivey is strong on firm Christian basis and now they just waive him. Jaden Ivey was on pace to be a max player, and he speaks out, and now he's waived. Yeah, the NBA is definitely a business. So now that I understand politics, Ben Simmons should be in the NBA, but the politics of the NBA, he can't be in the NBA. And the same with Jaden Ivey. Literally, on YouTube Live, I stayed over a minute. Good vibes. Man, likewise, Rex. Rex, I appreciate you coming in here too, man, because you definitely increased the financial frequency. And I didn't expect that from you. I didn't expect that because, bro, from somebody that's here who does a lot of lives, probably over 100 lives, you get so many trolls. So it's always refreshing to run into some intellectually stimulating people that know what the fuck they're talking about. But the more I have the intention, like I wish, I got a buddy named, his name is, This Isn't Financial. He was like the first, me and him, if you go on my lives, me and him had a great finance talk last week. So the fact that I get on Talk Finance again today and you pop in and you know, a future lawyer pops in, a future fashion designer and owner walks in, it just lets me know that I'm putting out the right energy. So I appreciate you being here too, because it's really like a what's the word I'm looking for? It really just reinforces that I'm putting out the right energy. Because when you put out the right energy, you get the right energy back. It could have been dumbass motherfuckers in here, trolls. Somebody asked me if I like turtles 3 times. Somebody asked me if I like garlic bread. But me putting the intention of finance, I get people like you saying S&P 500, and I appreciate that. I love his stuff when you first joined. That's why I'm back. Appreciate you, Landy. You're the best. And I appreciate, shout out my donators, Landy, in Super Gang, man. Y'all helping the ecosystem a lot. Credit building on phoning for sure. Oh, you had asked me about credit, Super Gang. I didn't forget how to get your credit score to go up. I follow EYL credit. EYL led me to Shonda Robinson. Shonda Robinson said that you can follow her on TikTok as well. She goes live. Black woman, very well versed. She puts it in layman's terms. Shonda Robinson told me, and I already knew this stuff through my previous knowledge. You get a credit score, you keep your utilization under 10%. You want to have 2 credit cards, keep your utilization under 10%. Learn what utilization is. Learn your statement date. If you have good utilization, and also your payment history, I'm not a credit expert, but I do know a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been in the credit game for 5 years, but me being a dumb hood booger with an undeveloped frontal lobe and going through trauma, I crashed out my credit twice. But the most important thing is your payment history. That's 35%. Next is your utilization. So it's not hard. Get $200 prepaid cards. Keep your utilization under 15%. That means you don't spend over $15, and you have to use that motherfucker. Don't get a credit card and just let it sit. That's what the dumb people and the people that are poor. Oh, I have a credit card. You have to use it, but the finesse is keeping your utilization under 10%. Some people say 30. The sweet spot is under 10. 2 cards, good utilization. 1 installment. You can get installment from self. An installment can be a student loan. An installment could be a car financing. So 2 credit cards, good utilization, 2 installments. You'll have a 700 plus in 6 to 12 months. 700 plus, you can go to the bank and get $10,000. 700 plus in the LLC, you can go to the bank and get 25 to 50. Hello. Gang, you sound like Tyler the Creator. Okay. All right, the chat is getting dumber. So all my day ones here, I appreciate y'all. I'm going to do a quick roll call. But before I go, shout out Super Gang, shout out Landy, shout out Rex. I appreciate y'all being here. I'm going to come on later. I gave y'all 4 hours today, chat. I'm tired. My bad bitch is probably missing me. You don't have to pay old debt for credit. No, if it's not on your credit report, no. But bro, watch EYL. I'm not an expert. I'm just Final Boss relaying. Go to YouTube, the same YouTube you're on watching me, put in EYL credit. They will have hundreds of videos with experts and they break it down. So do it with them. Do it with them, because I'm tired, y'all. I got to eat. My big black ass got to eat. Word, my bad. Missing me too. It's all good. Remember, don't post this one, fool. I might have to, gang. If you can only send $2, trust me, the feds ain't worried about you, bro. The feds are not worried about your ass if $2 is all you can. Trust me, and this coming from a trapper, my nigga. This is not Joe Smo from a trap. If you could just send $2, they ain't worried about you, bro. And that's not even like trying to like violate, but I know ball. That don't mean shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That don't mean shit, bro. They're not worried about you, gang. You gotta, and honestly, if you out here like that, Brody, you need to learn about the opposition more. If you worried about them finding you in alive, you're not even like that, Super. How many subscribers you got? They're not worried about your shit here, bro. You need to learn more about the defense if you out here like that. Because trust me, when I was out here in the field, I made a lot of money, but I knew the defense's every move. You got to really do some knowledge on the defense of the other side if you worried about them. You're not heavy like that, bro. I can guarantee that, because you would be serving. You wouldn't be on my live. You feel me? If you was heavy like that, you'd be serving right now, bro. I know that I was in that business. So I can't guarantee you that, but if you really out here like that and you paranoid, learn about the defense, because what you're telling me lets me know that you don't know about the other side like that, and you talking to a motherfucker that know about the other side in America. So Canada, y'all system ain't like ours, and y'all system don't got the budget. So I don't think you got nothing to be fucking worried about. You forgetting who you talking to. You're not talking to just some YouTuber. You talking to a real trapper that did this shit for as long as Will's been alive. That's how long I've been trapping, as long as Will's been alive. So take that with a grain of salt. Bro, just watch the shit you say. Exactly. If you in Canada, nigga, if anything, they're trying to get American niggas. They ain't worried about your Canadian ass of this motherfucker. Or like, you're Canadian El Chapo, why the fuck would you be in my chat and donate $2? I don't think you're that heavy, brother. If you ain't doing 6'7", and if you were doing 6'7", bro, you could donate $100 like nothing. You know why? Because I was a nigga doing 6'7". I was a nigga doing 6'7", and the way I was spending money. So, bro, I just know. Lane, I know. I'm just telling you. Like the paranoia is cool. Like maybe that paranoia even kind of makes me think you're more small time. I was a nigga doing 6'7" in real life, and I knew what I had to watch out because I studied the. I knew how I had to move. I knew what the feds can do. I knew what the feds can watch. I knew the statute of limitations. If you really out here trapping, motherfucker, you better learn what the other side is. The reason I could trap and make 6 figures is because I knew how the other side would come. I knew if I got caught. Like, let me ask you this: Super Gang, do you have this? Will tell me everything I need to know. Super Gang, Super Gang, appreciate all the hearts. Super Gang, do you have money? Did you give your lawyer? Number one, do you have a lawyer? And did you give your lawyer money to hold in case you get in a jam? And if you did, what is the term called? If you can't answer that question, you got nothing to be worried about, boy. You got nothing to be worried about. If you can't answer that question, you got nothing to be worried about. Do you have a lawyer that's paid for on deck? And what is the term called? Because guess what? When Slim was trapping six figures, yeah, I had a lawyer on deck, and there's a term for it that real trappers know. Do you know what that word is? It starts with an R. What's the word, Super Gang? If you don't know that word, you ain't trapping, my boy. You ain't got nothing to worry about. When Slim was out here trapping 6 figures, you pay a lawyer money. If you ever get in a jam, if somebody ever caught Slim with a pack, I could just call my lawyer and they'll be ready to go because I pay them early. It's a word that starts with an R. Who's playing that with me? I know what you're talking about. No, because Super Gang saying I gotta delete the live because the fans on them. If you don't have a lawyer on deck like I did when I was trapping, because the real trappers, you give the lawyer money just in case. I don't know the term, then you ain't trapping, buddy. The term is called retention. It's called lawyer retention. Google it. I got an attorney. No, you ain't got no attorney, boy. You ain't got nothing to worry about. If you don't know what a lawyer retention is, you're not trapping. Real trappers know what that is. Lawyer retention, Google it. When Slim was trapping, Slim threw the lawyer $3K. So if I call you in a jam, you get me out quick. It's called lawyer retention, and real trappers know it. I'm leaving y'all with that. Make sure y'all sub up. Yeah, the fact that you didn't know that lets me know you got nothing to worry about. You got nothing because the big boys, yeah, lawyer retention. Google it. The big boy trappers and the big boys in the streets, even the big boy scammers, you know to slide your lawyer 3 to 5 because that jam is coming. You better believe when Slim was out here, I had that lawyer retention on deck. That way, when you're behind the bars, you don't say, "Oh, where's my lawyer?" You think the lawyer just gonna answer for you? Oh, when you gave that lawyer that $3,000 retention, they pick up that call real fast when you in jail, and they're fighting to get you out. That's here nor there. That's my old life. Okay? All right. Slim, bro, your eyes are coming out because I'm passionate about this shit. Now I got to change my screen name. Do what you do, bro. But I don't think, by the way you talk and the way you ain't got it like that, bro. And you talking to somebody that really got that. Pooh should have that. Pooh probably do got it. But Pooh's just a goofball. But any real street nigga know. And I'm a trapper, but even street niggas that's pew-pooing, the smart ones, like I bet you Lil Jeff and them have lawyers on retention. Lil Jeff and Q50 them, I know, because when you really in the streets doing your 1-2 and you got a little bag, why wouldn't you have if you don't got lawyer retention, you're just a goofy. If you really outside, I don't know, niggas don't be outside. Niggas be claiming outside, they're not outside. The niggas that's really outside and in the streets and getting money, yeah, you have a lawyer on retainer, my nigga. Because when you get in that jam, you got to make that call, and your lawyer can't be trying to find a lawyer when you in jail. You got to have one ready, especially when you dealing with real life charges. I don't want to hear that, bro. You talking to somebody that really out here did that shit. You just got to think smart, yeah. But it's also just street knowledge. This is common knowledge among street niggas getting money. If this is not your world, you're probably like, and I'm saying it's not cool. I'm not saying it's like it's cool, but I'm saying I really trapped for over a decade making big money, and this is normal shit. What you gonna do now? I'm finna get off. But I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Super Game, I'm gonna holler at you. They ain't worried about you, bro. Super Game, I'm gonna holler at you. Landy, I appreciate you. Shout out Rex. Slim, your eyes are coming out because I'm passionate, motherfucker. You must be new here. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Quick roll call before I'm out. I did 4 hours for y'all. W Landy, W Rex, W Super Gang, W Will, W Mayana. Dang, Mayana look alright. Ace, I had to go ahead and follow. Yeah, dang. I knew she was a lawyer, but shit, that's her. She got a lot going on to the crack of dawn. Hold on, y'all might just slide out. Chill out. She might come back and watch this video. W Eddie, W O'Connor, W Payton, W Silverback. Chat, I gotta go. I gave y'all 4 hours. Love and light. Holla at you, my boy. I'm holla at you. Rex, peace. I'm holla at y'all, man. Love and light. Drink water. Be positive. Watch EYL finance videos. Watch ALUX finance videos. Go out on the road with positivity, love and light. Touch grass. Drink water. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I appreciate y'all being here. I'm going to be back. Turn your notifications on. I'm going to do random lives, but I'm going to try to do one during the week and back this weekend. I love y'all. And if I gave you some knowledge today, run with it, man. Circle of bosses. We making everybody great. Love you too, gang. Salute, my boy. You up next, Landy, and I appreciate the donation. Super Gang, I appreciate the donation. Roblox, peace. I'm going to be back soon, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Until next time, man, we out.